is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Nice falsetto on that
Yes,
one.
I like
Patty,
that.
appreciate it. Oh, I'm enormous next to you. Hello. Welcome to DBL. It is Tuesday, October 6th. I'm Tori here with Al. We're going to be joined by the one and only Lindsay and Jeff. And just so everyone knows, we're also being joined by my sleeves. Just, they're huge.
Tori, check it out. Look.
Let me see. Oh, yes!
Are
Camaraderie.
you guys doing
solidarity.
Phantom of the Opera right after the show? What's
We'll
going
never
on?
tell. All right, let's get
Al, don't be a hater. Come on now.
Don't be a hater because we're going to get into it. We've got to talk about what happened yesterday. It's everywhere. President Trump, he had a made-for-TV moment. As I'm sure you all know, the president left Walter Reed from the Golden Doors Medical Center last night after a 4-day stay. He took Marine One to the White House, where he climbed the portico stairs up to the Truman balcony. That is flanked by flags, as you see there. Then in front of all the cameras, the president removed his mask while on the Truman balcony. Other video seems to show the president gasping a bit for air after climbing the stairs. He also appears to be wincing in some pain. The president's doctors did say he's not out of the woods just yet. President Trump tweeted about his plans to leave Walter Reed, telling Americans, quote, "Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life." Well, then this morning, the president compared coronavirus to the flu again, saying, quote, "Many people every year, sometimes over 100,000, die from the flu. Are we going to close down our country? No. We have learned to live with it, just like we're learning to live with COVID." Now, I want to let you guys know that it has been tagged as of this taping by Twitter for misleading and potentially harmful information. A lot to unpack here. A lot went on. I feel like we lived 2 years in one day. Jeff, what do you think of the president's return? First of all, we're very all glad that he's okay. And do you think he's downplaying the virus and the mask removal? How do you feel?
I mean, you asked me 15 questions in one. You know, there's a lot to unpack here. My thing with Trump is like when he climbed up those stairs, look, he's trying to rally his troops. That's his moment. He's in production. He did The Apprentice. He knows what a moment is on television. He tried to capture that moment yesterday by that visual of him outside the White House. That being said, what he said on Twitter was absolutely unacceptable. You cannot have people who don't know their way in the world looking to the president for advice and him telling them, listen, don't be scared of this virus, meaning whatever you were doing before, if you were not wearing a mask, continue doing that because you shouldn't be scared. You should be very scared of this virus. And the only way we're going to contain it and control it is if we all work together. And if you have leaders of our country telling you that wearing a mask or whatever you're doing, you shouldn't be worried about it because our doctors are so good. That's insanity.
I completely agree with you. And when he physically removed it was when I visibly and audibly gasped. Linz, I just want to get your take. You've seen him as trying to rally his base and speak to those people. Did he step in it in this photo op and really say something, as Jeff said, insane?
I mean, the idea of don't let it dominate your life, I think for the nearly 210,000 people that died from coronavirus in this country is really absurd, because I don't think a lot of people chose to have coronavirus or chose to pass away. And so they didn't allow it to dominate their life. It almost took over. And so he was one of the lucky people that is healthy again and able to stand up strong for the country, which is great. But to say that what everyone else went through is rendered kind of their choice because they let it dominate their life, I think is offensive, especially to so many people that have lost people, not being able to access anybody, not being able to see their family during this time. And I just want, like I said, my main thing from the beginning has been we need an organized plan to tell people to stay safe. And if masks even work 10%, I know they work a lot more than that, but even if it was just 10%, it could save some lives. So why not all do it? And why not rally your base to wear masks and protect themselves?
Right, why not do that? To me, it was a missed moment of a president standing there saying, I've learned a lesson or I've understood it personally and I'm going to offer a change. And when he took the mask off, I thought, that's the wrong message. That's just the wrong message. Al, we got some comments here that I want to get your take on this. Some people loved it, okay? So Alex on Twitter said, this is the first time in our history that Americans have ran and hid from a disease. Coda Vets on Twitter says, we have destroyed millions of families financially with this shutdown. We will work through it and recover, but it was unnecessary. Now, Annie says he looks completely whipped. He should have stayed in the hospital. And Hillary says, talk to some epidemiologists, please. This is insane. 1 million or more could die. So really strong. What was your take and reaction?
Well, you know, I actually want to comment directly, and this is the first time I'm hearing that comment that said it's destroyed the economy. Not for everybody. Not for everybody. A lot of major companies, Carnival Cruise Lines, the LA Lakers, Ruth Chris, they all got huge payouts, while the small business and just Americans in general got one stimulus check. Some people, like our own Sam Chakra that has a personal candle business, did not receive any funds. I feel like Trump missed his moment, not this weekend. It was 5 months ago. I think Trump forgot on what he ran on. It became, yes, attacking the air quote libs, but he also, don't forget, in those Republican primaries, eviscerated those candidates because he said, I'm not going to be those same Republicans. And when he had his chance to not be one of those same Republicans, to say, no, I'm going to make sure Americans get their stimulus and make sure they're financially okay to stay at home through this. He missed the chance to do that. He did not pay anybody their money except for major corporations who always get their money, and here we are. Wow. So I think that comment was erroneous by that woman, because ask Carnival Cruise Lines, ask Disney World, ask the Lakers, ask Kanye West, who got, I believe, $5 million.
Wow. Well, we appreciate that. And here at DBL, we want to advise our own Dr. Coley to please wear your mask. The science and the coronavirus still exists, whether you believe it or not. Vice President Joe Biden was in Florida yesterday, and in very stark contrast, this was optically really interesting to see. Check out what happened while he was talking to reporters, all right? I'm going to play this. Very different. We'd love to hear from you. We want to have a conversation about this. Please write us in about this whole mask debate is what we're going to call it, I guess. There was another clip of Vice President Biden that's going viral. It's from a roundtable with veterans in Florida last month. Take a look, and remember, we'll discuss this right after.
They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They've seen, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Or I got a young Hispanic is out there, these dreamers are out there, 60,000 of them, acting as first responders and nurses and docs. Or all of a sudden people are realizing, my Lord, you know, these people have done so much, not just black, white, across the board, have done so much for me.
Lindsay, I want to know, was that offensive to you? What did you think about Joe Biden in the town hall? He was clearly talking about dreamers from the DREAM Act and people taking their blinders off and seeing who's the real essential worker. What did you think, though?
I mean, Joe Biden has tried to say a lot of things to the communities, I guess BIPOC communities, all communities of color, and kind of fumbled over his words. But I think the real thing is, instead of sound bites, let's get some solutions. He keeps playing maybe Latina music at events and doing things like that, and it's kind of rendering useless, like I said before, about some of his actions. I wish that he would actually lay out real plans that address things like how you're going to combat some of this police brutality, how you're going to protect some of these people that are immigrants in this country. Things like that that are actually meaningful. These statements about how maybe they helped him at the grocery store really are not helpful at all to me.
So it's a lot of talk for you, and it wasn't offensive. It was just a lot of talk for you, not a lot of action. Interesting. Al,
Right.
how did you feel? The same way, or is it just, was it a gaffe? Was it a Joe gaffe, or was it?
Really quickly, because I want to get to Jeff's take.
Yeah.
I just look at it like this. We have to be rooted in some kind of reality. The people of color are working a lot of the frontline jobs. Let's keep it 100. We can't have a conversation with like a little bit of honesty here. And then I think we quickly realize all the jobs that we look at and we'd like, hey, don't get D's in school. You're going to work at McDonald's.
Yep.
Where was everybody lining up when every business closed?
Mickey
Everybody
D's.
was at McDonald's. They were at Target. And who was there? Our frontline workers. So it's so interesting who we pay and who we don't. So I just, I see where he was going. Of course, whenever an old white guy talks about race, it's going to be ham-handed and we're going to pick at it. But I see where he was coming from. I think he had a point. Jeff, what do you think, big man?
Listen, I agree with you guys, but just to push back a little bit so we get something interesting going on here, I don't understand how we forgive some people for living in their generation when things were okay to condemn them in 2020, right? But we pick and choose who does that. If the president that you want to elect says things that are culturally weird, I don't want to say inappropriate, but awkward, we're like, hey, let's just give him a pass because he's a little bit older. But if we say the same thing about someone else from a past generation, we condemn them in 2020. So who gets a pass and who doesn't?
I hear you, I really do, but I honestly think you're right in that. I do think this was a nothing burger because it was taken out of context in so many ways. But I absolutely think you're correct on that. Great conversation, good looking panel. Jeff and Lindsay,
That'd be a good name for a vegan burger, nothing burger.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go. You gotta check out this wild video. There's a full-out brawl, breaks out on a plane, all thanks to the masks. And as we go to break, we thank our coworkers producing from home during the pandemic. We'll be right back. Today on DBL, actor Alan Ruck. What got Jeff cracking up like this?
No,
Find out today on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. Things got ugly on an Allegiant Air flight from Arizona to Utah. Check this out. A fight broke out between two passengers after one refused to wear a mask. The man was wearing a face shield, but airline policy states you also must wear a mask. This all happened before the plane left the airport. The man was escorted out of the plane by an off-duty officer who was also a passenger. The man now faces a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Jeff, you have felt this inside on airplanes, haven't you? Why are people so reluctant to just wear the mask?
Listen, I got on Trump a little bit earlier about his mask comments, and I've been saying this all along, Tori. I'm not trying to get on our president and jump on the bandwagon with everybody else, but it's like I've been saying this all along.
Right.
Let's play out my scenario. Everybody wears a mask for 8 months, 1 year, whatever it may be, and then we get rid of this virus.
Right.
Let's play out your scenario. 1 million people die. I don't understand the mask thing.
I don't understand the mask thing either. Linz, do you understand the mask refusal? The idea that it's my personal choice? I think that's what the other side feels. What do you feel about that response?
First, I don't understand why that plane was so crowded in these times. That's the first thing I don't understand. So after we get that was ridiculously crowded. Like, it's coronavirus. Like, I'm sorry, Frontier, that's a bad job done. You're supposed to leave the middle seats open. What's going on? Aside from that, I don't know why you can't just wear the mask. The policy is wear a mask, and Frontier should be on top of it. Like, if somebody walks on without a mask.
Allegiant.
Oh, Frontier, my bad. Excuse me, Frontier, I'm sorry. Allegiant. If Allegiant should be on top of that and tell people, listen, if you don't have a mask, you can't get on. Stores do that, so why can't airlines do that?
In Thailand, there's a reader, and if your face doesn't have a mask, they don't literally let you in. I wish we could get there. Well, Al, flight attendants are the unsung heroes of the airline industry. We love them here at DBL, and now tens of thousands of them are out of work due to the pandemic. Two posted videos on social media documenting their very last day on the job. Al, talk about this right after. Take a look.
Leaving to Chicago. This is my last flight. And once I get to Chicago, I turn all my things in, and then we'll see what happens.
It was a job that awarded me many opportunities. A job that I fell in love with. I've been to places I never thought I'd have the opportunity to go, and places I never knew existed. I've met people from all walks of life, and I've made friendships that will last the rest of my life.
Al, what do you think?
You know, I read an article about this in The Atlantic this weekend, but that's the first time I'm seeing that footage, and I'm a little taken back.
Yeah.
You know, this is why the phrase, don't let this dominate your life, is so tone deaf. This is our life, our interaction. I haven't hugged my mama in 2020.
Yeah.
I have not touched my mom in 2020. So don't tell me not to let this dominate my life. Don't tell somebody that's been able to see the whole world and now can no longer do that because of this disease to not dominate their life. Say whatever you want to say. Don't say that.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to DBL and the Sleeves. Anyone who watches Love Island knows his voice. Matthew Hoffman is beloved for how he narrates the reality show, but as I found out, that's just one of the many hats he wears. He's become a good friend of mine. He might not want that, but he has. Here's today's DBL Spotlight.
Welcome to Love Island. Warning, the following program contains love, lust, and the most attractive unemployed people you've ever seen.
Matthew Hoffman, welcome to Daily Blast Live. I'm super nervous because I think you are the next big thing. Love Island USA just wrapped up another season. I want you to tell me why you think Love Island is the best show to binge on TV right now, because in my opinion, it is. It's what we need.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, you are the sweetest. I appreciate you. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of the show. So doing right now is the best. I think that Love Island resonates with so many people. Because it is this unbelievable, addicting reality show that celebrates love, and it does it being aware of itself. Like, we are in on it with the viewer, and I think that separates us from every other reality show. And it's just this frothy, fluffy show where you literally fall in love with these islanders and want the best for them on their journey. And I am the luckiest to be a part of it.
Well, you're also the funniest, because nothing, the whole show is nothing without the narration. I wanted to ask you, was the narrator a big part of that show already, or did you sort of have the part grow because you're so good with your improv and all of that?
The format of Love Island has a narrator. So every country that has the show has their own narrator. Each country has their own stamp. Rise and shine, everyone, and cue the official Love Island foghorn.
I think that's fantastic of you. Your other day job is interviewing every major celebrity possible out of the dozens of incredible interviews you've done, and I love your interviews because they're so real. You made Mark Hamill that robe, the Obi-Robe Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Bath Roby. Yeah, it's I love a subtle interview. If you're a fan of the show, you know that I'm very subtle. So my whole thing, like you, Tori, is like, you have limited time with people, and to make them. My goal is to make everyone shine and make them feel good in the 3 minutes I have with Oprah or Jeff Goldblum or and it's just my thing is like, how do I make the best moment possible?
I do want to ask you one last thing. Can you show me? You're in the booth now.
Yes.
I'm going to stand up a little bit. How you say or get ready for the words tomorrow night. You say it in a very specific way. Does it come from the belly? I just want to learn if you could teach me.
So the tonight that I think everyone talks about, tonight, it's not even from the belly, Tori. Okay. I want to say from the kneecaps.
Kneecaps, got it.
It's that low. And I stand there behind my mic, and it's the first word I say in the very, very early morning. I will not give you a number. It will take the glamour away from you. But I get in and I say it every day, and it goes something like this. Tonight! Yeah!
That's so good. Tonight! It's great.
Tonight!
I want to go off topic for a second to talk about your volunteer work. Again, I couldn't love you more. You recreate famous movies with senior citizens at nursing homes, and the result is the most heartwarming thing I've ever seen. How did you come up with this idea? Was it like a shower idea? Like how did you come up with this?
No, I've been volunteering. I've been volunteering for a very long time, and I've been volunteering with my own class every single week since 2012. Literally, from then on, I started taking it on the road. I do senior road trips. Through that, we raise money for Meals on Wheels, so I get sponsored by centers, and I go to them and I say, I'll come to you for 3 days, 4 days, just make a very generous donation to Meals on Wheels in Tuesdays with Matthew name, and we've served thousands of meals through the program, and I continue to do so on socials.
Well, thank you, Matthew, for taking the time to talk to Daily Blast Live. You can hear Matthew on Love Island USA. You can catch up on the show on CBS All Access. Matthew, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
You are the best. Thank you for having me. And most importantly, Tori.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great night. Tonight!
We'll be right back. Oh my God, he did it!
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
We've all got something in our...
Like it's been 2 years in each week, but I just want to say we appreciate you here, DBL. I appreciate you, Al.
Love you, girl.
Love you so much. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.
You're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
President Trump's Evita moment after being released from the hospital. Taking off his mask, telling people not to be afraid of the virus. Could his comments endanger lives? Another airline brawl breaks out over masks. Plus, emotional flight attendants say farewell on their final days before being furloughed.
To my family at American Airlines, thank you for taking a chance on me 2.5 short years ago.
Tyra Banks makes a big Dancing with the Stars blunder.
There's actually been an error. This is live TV, right?
And find out why Ferris Bueller and Succession star Alan Ruck had Jeff cracking up.
Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It is Tuesday, October 6th. I am Sam here with Al, Jeff, and Lindsay joining us from home. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Lindsay. All right, we got to get right to it today. We've got to talk about President Trump's made-for-TV moment. As I'm sure you all know, the president left Walter Reed Medical Center last night after a 4-day stay. He took Marine One to the White House, where he climbed the portico stairs. Then, in front of all the cameras, the president removed his mask while on the balcony. Other video seems to show the president gasping for air after climbing the stairs. He also appears to be wincing in pain. Now, the president's doctors did say he's not out of the woods just yet. President Trump tweeted about his plans to leave Walter Reed, telling Americans, quote, "Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life." Then this morning, the president compared coronavirus to the flu yet again, saying, quote, "Many people every year, sometimes over 100,000, die from the flu. Are we going to close down our country? No, we have learned to live with it, just like we are learning to live with COVID." Now, DBL Nation, you should know that that tweet has now been tagged by Twitter for misleading and potentially harmful information. In fact, the CDC estimates since 2010 that between 12,000 and 61,000 people have died from the flu annually, whereas COVID has killed some 210,000 Americans, and the year is not yet up. Jeff, what did you think of the president's return and him downplaying the virus?
Look, I'm not mad at him about his return. I mean, he's in television production. We're in television production. We know that's a moment for him to go up on that balcony and have a photo op. That's what he does. That's what people do. He understands the business. So he was just trying to bask in his moment, right? I'm not mad at him about that. What I am mad about him, Sam, is this tweet that he put out and the message that he gave the United States. You know, it's very irresponsible, to say the least, because if you were going to put out a message and say, hey, listen, this thing is very real. I just had it. I was lucky it didn't affect me the way it affected 210,000 other Americans. We need to come at this as one, as a whole, as a unit. We need to social distance. We need to wear masks. Not say don't wear masks and don't be afraid of the virus. This is very irresponsible. I don't mean to pile on the president here, but you know how I feel about masks, Sam. And if everyone just did their part, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
Jeff, I'm going to push back on you really quickly, Lindsay, before we get to you. I'm just going to ask both of you guys, do you think that this does not help no matter how you feel about his message was that, yes, if you do get this, don't let this destroy our economy. Don't let this destroy our way of life. You'll get over it. So it looks like to his viewers, he got it on Friday and he was out on Monday. So it kind of reaffirms the fact that it's not a big deal. So would you agree that a lot of his followers would say that this was a good thing because it just proved what he's been saying all along?
Lindsay?
I mean, I was hoping that the president would come out of this diagnosis and tell everybody, listen, wearing masks is important. We didn't want several people on our staff to get coronavirus. So I feel like, you know, I'm let down at the fact that he's using the opportunity to say, don't worry about it. Don't let it dominate your life. Because I think nearly 210,000 people, you know, who've gotten COVID and died from COVID did not intend to let it dominate their life. And there was nothing on their part, no fault on their own, that they got coronavirus and it caused them to die. So I think a lot of families are hurting and people in America are hurting and don't want to hear the message that it's in our control to not allow it to dominate us.
I think what we're missing, though, is that President Trump is speaking directly to his base. Completely to his base.
Sam, I'm going to push back on you there.
I'm not done, though, yet.
Okay.
I'm not done. Wait. But go ahead. What are you going to say?
No, you weren't done.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you out.
So, listen, he's speaking to his base, right? Because I'm reading your comments right now. I see a lot of our viewers who do not agree with wearing a mask, and they agree with the president. And we always want to hear from you. This is a conversation. Even if I disagree or Al disagrees, this show is a conversation. Alex on Twitter says this is the first time in our history that Americans have ran and hid from a disease. We have Hillary, talk to some doctors, please. This is insane. Coda Vets on Twitter, we've destroyed millions of families financially with this shutdown. We will work through it and recover. Okay, so I would now go ahead and then I'll finish my statement.
This is what I was going to say, Sam. I feel like he was talking to his base in 2016 because not only did he go after Democrats, he went after Republicans. Remember Little Marco? Remember how he went after Jed? I feel like he became more of a Republican over the 4 years because if you think about his moment, it wasn't this weekend, man. It was 4 or 5 months ago when we needed our second stimulus check as a people. He could have said, the Democrats want to shut the country down, but the Republicans don't want to give you their money. But guess what? I'm neither. I'm Trump, and you're a Trumper, and I'm going to give you your money. And I think he would have allowed people to stay home without worrying about paying their bills. They would have been intensely loyal to him. But instead, we only received that one stimulus check, and it will hurt him.
Well, listen, I know that a lot of, and please, Jeff and Lindsay, chime in here, especially if you disagree with me. I know a lot of Americans are suffering right now. But again, I read our comments every day from our viewers, and many of our viewers believe, number one, they agree with the president, and they do not believe in wearing a mask. So whether we agree or disagree with what the president did last night, he is garnering his base and speaking to them. They feel heard by him.
I know, but it's confusing that if a mask can save one life, why wouldn't you just wear it? That's my point. If we have doctors saying it could possibly save lives, why not wear it? Is the number not high enough to let you say, I would like to save that life? Just protect other people around you or stay inside the house.
They're not going to agree with you, Lindsay, unfortunately. I'm reading the comments, and that's just the way it is. I'm going to leave our viewers with this story because this story moved me. So this is a woman named Sherry Tutt. Sherry Tutt, we have her picture. She lost her, to Lindsay's point, she lost her mother and her sister on the same day to coronavirus back on June 9th. So I just want all of our viewers to hear her message. This is what she wants to tell the American people. She says, I want people to see it not as a politics thing. It's not a race or color thing. It's just a virus that is attacking everyone until they take the initiative to protect themselves. It is not going away. So put yourself in Sherry Tutt's shoes and let's just all protect one another. That's, at the end of the day, we need to get through this together. We really do. All right, so later in the show, we're asking our medical expert to weigh in on the president's mental clarity. Could COVID-19 impact his thinking and decision-making abilities? Stick around to hear those answers from Dr. Coley. So Vice President Joe Biden was in Florida yesterday, and in stark contrast to the president, check out what happened while he was talking to reporters. His wife, Jill, comes up behind him and grabs him, moving him a safe distance away from the reporters. Nice to see she's got his back. Vice President Biden that's going viral. It's from a roundtable with veterans in Florida. This was last month. Take a look and then we'll discuss after.
They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They're seeing, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Or I got a young Hispanic is out there, these dreamers are out there, 60,000 of them, acting as first responders and nurses and docs. Or all of a sudden people are realizing, my Lord, you know, these people have done so much, not just black, white, across the board, have done so much for me.
Lindsay, did you find his statement offensive?
I think more importantly, I found it useless. Like just naming things like what he's saying is not helping us with solutions. It's just a soundbite. And I would prefer for Joe Biden to actually say what he's going to do for the Latinx community or the black community, like he had on the world stage during the debate, to say exactly what his plan was forward and neglected to do so. So just mentioning that these people work in grocery stores, yes, that's true. So do white people. So do plenty of people. I think it's important for us to discuss solutions, which he always fails to do, in my opinion.
Now, what if he would have, Jeff, if he would have went further and had the statistic that 41%, to his point, of frontline workers are black or people of color? Would that have been less tone deaf, in your opinion, Jeff?
Yeah, and I would say awkward. I don't know if he was being racist, you know. I think that's just the way his generation speaks, but we've condemned people from the way they've acted in their generation in 2020. So by the way he's speaking, by the way his rhetoric tone is, if Trump said that on the other hand, and Trump came out to a Spanish song and tried to get the Mexican voters involved and the Spanish voters involved, that would be our front story. We'd be running that first and saying what a racist he is. So I'm not saying Joe Biden is any of those things. I'm just saying, if I'm going to call out Trump for not wearing a mask and I'm going to condemn him, we have to be equal and do the same thing for Joe Biden. We have to be equal. Just because you're Democrat or Republican, you got to call him like you see him.
Fair enough.
I think President Trump not denouncing white supremacy is a little bit different than Joe Biden saying that black people work in grocery stores. That's just my opinion.
Jeff?
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Lindsay, but you took it to another level. I'm just saying, if Trump said exactly what the way Joe Biden is talking and came out to Spanish music, we'd all have something to say about that.
All right, good discussion. Chime in, DBL Nation. Jeff and Lindsay, stick around. Coming up on DBL, Tyra has a huge hosting hiccup on Dancing with the Stars. Was it her Steve Harvey moment? Plus, check out this wild video. A full-out brawl breaks out on a plane, all thanks to, you guessed it, masks. And as we go to break, we thank our co-workers who are producing the show from home because of the pandemic. We miss you guys. We'll be right back.
DBL. Actor Alan Bruck. What got Jeff cracking up like this? Find out today on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. So things got ugly on an Air Allegiant flight from Arizona to Utah. So check this out. A flight broke out between two passengers after one refused to wear a mask. The man was wearing a face shield, but airline policy states you also must wear a mask. This all happened before the plane left the airport. The man was escorted out of the plane by an off-duty officer who was also a passenger. The man now faces a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Well, here we are. Lindsay, why are people reluctant to wear masks?
My first question is why that plane is so crowded. I don't understand about the spacing rule. I thought the middle seat is supposed to be left open. But aside from that, I think it's up to the airlines to really tell people, just like they're like temperature checking people or making sure you have masks. Like a face shield is okay. That's fine if you want to do both. But a mask is necessary, and it's not an option not to have one. They have the authority to do so. So they need to make the rules and not let passengers try to do this and enforce the rules, because that's a ridiculous outcome. Fighting in the middle of COVID on a flight. Fighting is not good anytime, but when you can get the virus by touching other people.
Yeah, well, some people, yeah, I get it. But when you see it as life or death, right, you're going to act out of emotion. Flight attendants are the unsung heroes, of course, of the airline industry. And now tens of thousands of them are out of work due to the pandemic. So two posted videos on social media documenting their last day on the job. Have a look.
Leaving to Chicago. This is my last flight. And once I get to Chicago, I turn all my things in, and then we'll see what happens.
It was a job that awarded me many opportunities. A job that I fell in love with. I've been to places I never thought I'd have the opportunity to go, and places I never knew existed. I've met people from all walks of life, and I've made friendships that will last the rest of my life.
You know, Sam, I'm just looking at this video, and it's just like, we always tend to compartmentalize human beings like, oh, Sam's family had a loss. Oh, Al's family had a layoff. There is a collective conscience that human beings have, especially when you're all in one country, and we are all really sad right now. People have lost their jobs, they've lost their businesses, they've lost loved ones, they've lost their favorite sport, whatever it may be. And we have to address the fact that we need a major psychological overhaul after all this is over, because this is years of psychological damage that's going on. People are missing proms, Halloweens.
But we're just getting more and more divisive, Jeff. More and more divisive.
Yeah, and these are the repercussions, sadly, of what's going on in our country right now, whether it be the coronavirus or the boil over from the coronavirus or the fighting amongst ourselves. It's like people only see blue and red anymore. They're like, it's either Trump or Biden, that's it, and we're going to move on as a country and everything's going to be better. We have major cities that aren't going to be economically stable again for maybe decades. We have people who are losing their families. My family can't come see me. I can't go see them for Christmas because people won't wear their masks. These are the repercussions of the choices that we make, that people are saying, hey, these are just my freedoms. They're not, man. You're ruining this country. You're ruining it, and you don't even see it because you're so blinded by political status.
We'll be right back.
Today on DBL, actor Alan Ruck.
Welcome back to DBL. So just this morning, the New York Times reported a study that nearly a third of COVID-19 patients suffered from deteriorating mental function, ranging from confusion all the way to coma-like unresponsiveness. Scary stuff. So we have Dr. Payal Kohli here joining us live. Hi, doctor. So this begs the question, should we be concerned about the president's mental state with his coronavirus diagnosis?
You know, we absolutely need to be concerned about his mental state. So let me give you some historical perspective. In 2002, when George W. Bush had a colonoscopy and he got sedation for that procedure, he actually invoked the 25th Amendment and transferred power to the vice president, just for that one day. Now think about all the things our president has been through. He was hospitalized for several days, which can cause delirium. He's infected with a highly contagious virus that can infect the central nervous system, and in a third of patients, as you said, cause problems with mental status. He had low oxygen levels, which can affect your mental status. He had high fever, which can cause delirium. He's in the geriatric population. And then finally, he's getting a lot of medications that can also cause mental status changes. So there's not just one reason to be worried about his mental status. There are several.
All right, Doc. First of all, good to see you. We saw the president seemingly struggle to breathe when he climbed those stairs to the balcony at the White House. I do that here in Denver myself. But has there been any indication that COVID-19 has started to affect him mentally?
Al, that's a great question. It's always good to see you, too. You know, we have so little information from the president's doctors that it's really hard to piece it together. But I am concerned, to be honest, about the president's mental status, not just from the virus itself, but also from the dexamethasone, which is the steroid that he's receiving. Because we do know that especially older patients who get higher dose steroids like our president is getting do have mental status side effects, with 35% of them having mania or hypomania and 25% of them having psychotic reactions to the steroids. So I'm thinking that President Trump's behavior, which is impulsive, a little bit erratic, a little bit unpredictable, even for his baseline, could potentially be a side effect of this medication. And the only way we're really going to know is if his doctors sit down and do a mental status examination, which we have still not heard that they have done.
Wow. Well, thank you, doctor, as always, and you will be back tomorrow. So, of course, DBL Nation, if you have a question about coronavirus that you want answered by Dr. Coley, write us on social media. You can also email info@dailybuslive.com. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
We've all
Today on DBL, actor Alan Ruck. What got Jeff cracking up like this? Find out today on DBL.
Welcome back to DBL. Jeff working from home. Okay, so we love sharing your comments. Let me begin here regarding Trump. Terry on Facebook says, I stayed home this whole time, going nowhere. I'm losing my mind. I know. Let's hope that it's worth it, right? That if we can all stay home, that we can get through this. Melanie on Facebook says, masks should be an individual choice. Many of you are actually echoing that. In regard to Biden, Scott on Facebook says, if Trump would have said what Biden said at the roundtable, you all would have lost it. So that was to Jeff's point. I mean, yeah, Jeff mentioned that, but I think that we need to call them out no matter who they are, no matter what political side of the aisle they're on, Jeff.
Yeah, and listen, I don't think what Biden said was bad by any means, but I'm saying if you're going to call somebody out on one side, you better do it on the other, because if Biden takes control of the presidency, you're going to be hearing a lot of this. Like, Trump did the exact same thing, and you guys weren't on that. So I'm just maybe preparing people for what's to come.
And then finally, thank you, Jeff. Donna on Facebook says, "Hey, Sam, I love you guys. I've been watching the show for 3.5 years, and I noticed that you seem mad or irritated at Al today."
No,
Al is great. Please don't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Al.
No, we love
Al.
you. Virtual hug.
We love each other. Thank you, Donna. If you're sticking around, here's what's coming up on DBL. Britney Spears in flannel and Birkenstocks, huh? And Tyra's big oopsie on Dancing with the Stars. DBL's new every day. We will be right back.
We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. I am Sam here with Al.
And you're not upset with me?
No, I'm not.
I don't know where that came from. One of our viewers thought that you were upset with me.
I know, because I think in the beginning you were pushing back, and then I said, well, let me finish. The thing is on this show is we really do leave it all at the table. We hope we disagree on this show.
Right.
We hope that there's
I think it's
heat.
weird if you always agree.
I know.
It's weird. It's like those couples like, we've never had an argument in 10 years. You're like, we're never coming to dinner again. That's weird.
Yes. Jeff joining us from home. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I feel good. I'm sad, though, that we're not going to talk about politics anymore. It's really breaking my heart.
I'm sure it is. Jeff, I noticed that you have a candle burning in the background, and I know that typically when you have a candle in the background, that means that your house smells like man, according to Jordan.
Jeff has musk.
Yeah. You're correct. But today I cooked a smoked salmon omelet for breakfast.
Ew.
And it's still a little lingering. Yeah. I like the smell, but for Jordan, I put a little pumpkin spice out.
That's nice. All right. Carol Baskin may be gone, but the drama continues on Dancing with the Stars. Last night, there was a big mix-up when host Tyra Banks called out the wrong couple in the bottom two. Watch.
Anne and Keo and Vernon and Peta are at the bottom two. There's actually been an error. I'm looking right now. The bottom two couples are Anne and Keo and Monica and Val. Please come back. There's been an error in our control room, but we're making it happen. This is live TV, right?
Wowza. After all that, Anne Heche was eventually eliminated by the judges. During the show, Anne opened up to her dancing partner about the discrimination she faced when she dated Ellen DeGeneres in the late 90s. She said after she brought Ellen to a movie premiere, she was ushered out before the movie ended. She lost a multi-million-dollar picture deal and says she didn't work on a studio movie for 10 years. Was this shocking to hear, Jeff? And then what do you make of the whole Steve Harvey moment, which I think Al is going to get to?
Well, I just want to start with Tyra. I think a lot of people are giving her some bad press, but listen, we're on a live show too, Sam. We know what it's like. I've done live shows for years, and it's not easy, right? So I think Tyra handled that like a professional. You have to drive into traffic when something like that happens instead of steer away from it and start making excuses. So I thought Tyra did a fantastic job by covering that. Accidents happen. It's live. That's entertainment. As far as Anne Heche goes, yeah, it's surprising that that was only 10 years ago and how far we've come in 10 years. I feel like things aren't like that anymore. I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not part of the LGBTQ community, obviously, but I feel like the way that went down only 10 years ago and where we are now, I feel like that's a huge stride.
All right, Jeff, I got 2 questions for you really quickly. You got to put your tinfoil hat on for the first one.
Tinfoil hat?
Tinfoil hat, like when you believe in conspiracies.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, the first question is, do you think Tyra did this to kind of stir things up to bring ratings to Dancing with the Stars? Obviously, we've seen this before. It's a trend. It's, you know, if you mess up, you're going to be trending in the news next day. That's my first question, and to you as well, Sam. And the second question is, this is a little bit heavier. Do you think that there is some animosity from people that are in the LGBTQ community that kind of started the movement, that now see younger people kind of posting and saying, I live my life, and they're like, dude, don't get mad at me. I kicked the door in so that you could walk through. So those are my 2 questions.
Am I starting, or are you, Jeff?
You go for it. I just
Okay,
want to say
good.
traded my aluminum hat for the light bulb hat, because that was a good point Al made, but go ahead.
Wow. Okay, putting my aluminum foil hat on, do I think it's a conspiracy? No.
You just think it's a mess up?
I think it's a mess up, a genuine one. Apparently, Anne Heche, according to sources on Dancing with the Stars, ran out. She was so ticked off.
Oh.
She stormed to her dressing room. She refused to do press. That's a little inside scoop there. As far as LGBTQ people that kicked down the door and looking at how younger generations have it easier, so to speak, and I don't know, I'm not a member of that community. I would hope that they feel good about their sacrifice, so to speak, knowing that they made those bold initiatives so they could make it easier for the people.
But what if you
them.
then start getting people pushing back on you on Twitter like, it's LGBTQ plus or something, and you're like, I might not have all the lingo down, but I got beat up for this. So like, there might be like that whole kind of difference in generations, you know?
That's a good point. I don't know, but that's an interesting point. Jeff, put a button on this and we'll move on.
I don't know. I'm liking Al's conspiracy that it might be for ratings now. He did kind of tweak my interest there. And again, none of us could speak for the LGBTQ community. If I'm saying something incorrectly, please let me know. But for me personally, I think it's a big stride from 10 years ago, and I know there's a long way to go still.
All right. Okay, moving on, removing that tinfoil hat.
There you go. You like that term.
I do. I'm going to use it. Hailey Bieber is opening up about her relationship with her husband, Justin. So the couple cuddled up on the cover of this month's issue of Vogue Italia to mark their 2-year anniversary. Hailey told the magazine at first it was difficult to be intimate with Justin under the eyes of the media. And she was even hesitant, if you can believe it, to kiss him in public. But Hailey said that was too exhausting and now says they love each other, so there's nowhere really to hide, or there's nothing really to hide, rather. Anybody here into PDA, public displays
Low
of affection?
level, hand holding. I feel like Jeff did the rule of 3. You get hand holding, arm around the waist, and closed mouth kissing. Other than that, that's it. And our own Stephanie Jones said that she thinks that an open mouth kiss is okay.
Oh,
and I don't even think that's okay at a wedding.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I get cringed out when I see the open mouth kiss, even at weddings. What about you, Jeff?
When I see people holding hands, I'm like, get real. Listen, I'm not.
What? What about when you?
I'm not for.
When you cross the street with your wife, are you holding her hand to protect her from oncoming traffic?
Why would that protect her,
Yeah,
Sam?
always, with
So
my
they can
cape
both
on.
get hit?
What?
Listen.
How does holding her hand protect her from traffic?
It's the right thing to do. You hold your wife's hand or your partner's hand as you walk across the
The only way that
street,
helps
and
is if
then-
you're Iron Man.
and
No,
then-
that doesn't do anything.
And then let me quiz you. I'm going to quiz Jeff on this one, but you're welcome to chime in, Al. Jeff, if you were walking on the sidewalk, which side are you on when you're hopefully holding Jordan's hand? Like closer to the street or away from the street?
Listen, I know the answer is closer to the street because you've let me have it like a dozen times on the show with the very same question.
Oh, really?
But the better question is, when was the last time you crossed a street? Where do you live? In Manhattan? You park in a parking lot and you go in your suburban restaurant.
I cross streets all the time. I'm a mover and a
Jeff,
shaker.
can I tell you guys really quickly?
Yes,
I almost
hurry.
died crossing across the street. I was getting my oil changed early on a Saturday morning, and I've dressed crazy on the weekends. I had on red tinted sunglasses, and I'm walking across the street, and I look, and it's where the cars are coming right off the highway, and I looked, and they're just like, to see a car coming at you like 55 is so jarring, and then I realized my red tint sunglasses was making the green light look red. So I'm just, and I am in the middle of the crosswalk, and like I had to do the Frogger thing, like cars were slamming on their brakes, like it was like it was so scary. But yes,
Never get red tinted glasses if you're going on a walk. Okay?
Yes,
that's a big disclaimer.
Only the Rocket Man can pull that off.
Okay, so Britney Spears took a day off from looking, well, like Britney Spears. The singer posed for a series of pics on Instagram looking casual in her fall flannel jeans and Birkenstocks. She wrote that she gets insecure when photos are taken of her that she's not prepared for and always puts so much effort into her appearance. She added that it's nice to not try so hard and pull down your walls every now and then. So do you guys, I mean, I'm the queen of this. I legit am in the ugliest throw up, like, because my baby throws up on me clothes on the weekend. Do you guys portray different images on social media than you are at home on the weekend, Jeff?
No, I mean, I'm always like in a hoodie and a hat and, you know, jeans or comfortable pants. I kind of keep it real with my social media and how I dress on the weekends. I don't totally want to like bum it out because when I wear like real dirty clothes, it makes me feel dirty. So I'd like to, unless I'm like painting or something, but when I shower up on the weekend and I have dinner, I want to like look nice so I feel nice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I need to up my
that
game.
should be on a cologne ad.
I know. Live like Jeff. Okay, so can you guys believe that Instagram has turned 10 today? Do you feel old? Back in the day,
my
it was
baby
an
is 10.
iPhone. Oh, it was. Remember when it was only an iPhone app?
Yes.
Yes, but it has now come a long way. So to celebrate, Instagram is rolling out a new feature like a stories map, and it will also hide comments considered offensive and will nudge you if people keep posting offensive comments on your post. I don't like that. I'd rather not know, but I want to kind of see what everyone's first posts are. So our producers have done this for us.
Yes.
I don't think any of us really remember. So let's start with Al.
You never scroll down that far. Let's see mine. Let's see mine. Oh,
What
yeah.
Are you at a furries convention?
It looks like it. That's me and comedian Gary Owen. We were doing a sketch when I wrote for the Shaq Show. Gary was a host and I was a writer on that. So we were doing a sketch.
Sure, nice cover up for the furries convention. What about you, Jeff?
Oh.
What, do you have mine or no?
Yes.
Look at that. You're in like Italy or something.
It looks
with
like you're in
Jordan,
Prague or
and
somewhere.
And your hair is black.
Oh, that's fake Italy. That's downtown Beverly Hills. You know that little...
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
Rodeo
about?
Drive.
Yes.
Off the corner of Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
Yes.
My agent is over there. Yeah, you could have fooled me.
Your agent is over there?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm saying that's the reason I know that area. I don't shop in Beverly Hills,
people
Sam.
Call your people.
I'm sorry.
Please. Okay.
My agent doesn't work from home. We got an office.
Wow.
Shots on deck.
Okay, so let's see. The producers are telling me they have mine as well.
Oh,
Let's take a look.
Oh, that's cool.
That was me on the Wheel of Fortune set. Now, I had a girlfriend that worked on Young and the Restless, so when I went to visit her, I snuck backstage of Wheel of Fortune, and I gave the wheel a spin.
I was going to say it looked like you snuck back because it wasn't lit up.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Price is Right, sorry.
What did you call it?
That's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
Can I tell you how heavy that wheel is? It is dang heavy. That's why I'm squatting.
Yeah, well, that looks like it could be an audition for you.
I have a job.
I know, you can side hustle. You too good to spin the wheel?
Oh, you mean like Drew Carey?
Yes.
I would love to be Drew Carey. We'll be right
look
back.
how quick you're willing to leave us.
On DBL, a teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But right when you thought justice was served, think again.
But it is a little disconcerting that he won't get his justice in this world.
That's tomorrow in True Crime Chronicles on DBL.
Welcome back to DBL. Alan Ruck is revisiting his iconic scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off and letting Jeff know what's in the works.
Alan Ruck, welcome to DBL. First off, I want to say congratulations. Succession just won 4 Emmys, including Outstanding Drama, but season 3 got put on hold, of course, because of the pandemic. Any idea when the Roy family will be back on our TV screens?
Well, thanks. I don't exactly know when we will start airing again, but we're going to start shooting it in the middle of November. So I don't know if they're shooting for summer of 2021. I don't know. But we're going to start making season 3 pretty soon here.
Well, that's good news for me, at least. All right, I'm a Chicago guy originally, and the Ferris Bueller crew recently got back together on Josh Gad's Reunited Apart. What's it like knowing that almost 35 years ago, you starred in one of history's all-time favorite movies?
Bueller.
Well, we had no idea at the time. You know, we thought we were just making a nice, tight little teen comedy. And the fact that it's struck this chord with so many people for so long is very gratifying. And it's still a little baffling to me. It's a good story.
It's a good story. We're talking about it 35 years later. Ferris has a famous line that says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Has that quote made an impact on you, and did I sound exactly like Matthew Broderick?
Dead on. In fact, I'm going to give you his number, and I want you to just call him up and harass him. I guess just because I'm a little older now, I do appreciate that, and just a lot of stuff that I worried about when I was younger, I realize now it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely, man. And from a cult classic in Ferris Bueller's Day Off to classic cars, that unforgettable Ferrari scene in Ferris Bueller actually inspired your newest project.
The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California.
Could you tell me about that?
Well, yeah, about 6 months ago, LiftMaster came to me with this idea for some commercials that had a Ferris Bueller element to it. And they've got a new product. It's a smart garage door opener called Secure View. Has a camera built right into it, and it has two-way communication.
You're also starring in a new body swap thriller called Freaky with Vince Vaughn. It's coming out this November. If you could swap bodies with anybody for just one day, who would it be?
Oh, I can't. Probably some porn star. I don't know. You know, just for like a holiday weekend, just to know.
Could you tell me a little bit about the movie?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is this horrible serial killer, and Catherine Newton is this adorable 16-year-old high school girl, and there's this magic moment where they swap bodies, and now 6'5" Vince Vaughn is, you know, the adorable 16-year-old girl, and Catherine Newton is this horrid killer. And it's a comedy. You know, it's really funny. It's good.
I thought it was based on a true story.
It might be. I never get that involved. You know, they just say, show up here, stand on this mark.
Well, Alan Ruck, thanks for chatting with me today, and thanks for stopping by DBL. We'll be right back, everybody.
We all know that movement is like medicine, but getting the
to DBL. Now, I know the transition back to school can be tough. Earlier, former Teacher of the Year, Sarah Brown Wessling, shared her secrets and tips. Sarah Brown Wessling, thank you for coming on DBL. Okay, so you're a mom of three, a teacher, and named National Teacher of the Year in 2010. So what is your #1 tip to help make remote learning just a little bit easier on everyone? Because it's a lot.
It is a lot for everyone, isn't it? So I think the first thing that we have to do is we really have to make sure we are focusing on the emotional, mental needs of all of our children, right? And so I think that starts with making sure that we keep in touch with our children, that we are kind of having some baseline conversations with them, really checking in to make sure we know how they're doing with all of these changes.
Very true. And here's the thing as well, you know, staying home all day, it can be depressing on the kids and on the parents. What tips do you have to keep their bodies and brains moving?
Yeah, so one of the things that teachers use a lot in their classrooms that I'm also using at home are called brain breaks, or some people call them vent activities, but it's just quick breaks. So it's not like you have to pack everybody up and go to the park and, you know, do all of that. It's like run up and down the stairs a couple of times. It might be, let's do some deep breathing. Sometimes we have to do that. Or it might be, one of my children really likes a little fidget toy. I'm a big fan of those black binder clips, you know, just those cheap black binder clips. And sometimes that just helps, right, to get that frustration out.
That is some really good tips, and I love that they're easy, right? Because we all know how long it takes to pack everybody up and go to the park. Can you give us any simple ways to transform our spaces at home into a more productive and even attractive learning environment for our kids?
Yeah, I think what's most important is that there's just something consistent, and there's something that really works for your child. Two of my children like the kitchen table. I have one child who prefers like a comfy chair and a little lap desk, and he wants me to surprise him every morning and move it to a different place in the house so he can go find it. So whatever works, but consistency is really important.
I love your son. I love it. That's the way I would want to learn, in a comfy chair and move my environment around. Okay, so here's the thing, Sarah. Many parents, let's be real, they are managing full-time jobs on top of homeschooling. So what advice do you have for them to balance it all without getting overwhelmed, if that's even possible? I know a lot of us are overwhelmed.
Yeah, we all are. So I think the first thing is kind of mindset. So I think we have to remember this is about progress and not perfection. And I think as parents, we have to really be as flexible as we can. The more flexible we can be with how we think about our time, with how we think about our expectations, I think the more we can use the time we have really productively. You know, it's so much better to have 25 or 30 really productive minutes than to try to have 3 hours that are a struggle, you know, all of the time.
Ain't that the truth? I love it. You seem like the queen of balance. You really do. You make it somehow digestible. I feel like that I can execute all of your advice, and I hope our DBL Nation can as well. Thank you for coming on DBL. Now, to DBL Nation, to learn more about Sarah and her homeschooling tips, you can check out sarahbrownwessling.com. Thank you again, Sarah. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Take care.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Jennifer Nobles, our viewer, happy birthday.
Yeah, Jennifer.
DBL's new every day. Bye, guys.
We're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
President Trump's Evita moment after being released from the hospital. Taking off his mask, telling people not to be afraid of the virus. Could his comments endanger lives? Another airline brawl breaks out over masks. Plus, emotional flight attendants say farewell on their final days before being furloughed.
To my family at American Airlines, thank you for taking a chance on me 2.5 short years ago.
Tyra Banks makes a big Dancing with the Stars blunder.
There's actually been an error. This is live TV, right?
And find out why Ferris Bueller and Succession star Alan Ruck had Jeff cracking up.
Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. It is Tuesday, October 6th. I'm Sam here with Al, Jeff, and Lindsay joining us from home. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Lindsay. All right, we got to get right to it today. We've got to talk about President Trump's made-for-TV moment. As I'm sure you all know, the president left Walter Reed Medical Center last night after a 4-day stay. He took Marine One to the White House, where he climbed the portico stairs. Then, in front of all the cameras, the president removed his mask while on the balcony. Other video seems to show the president gasping for air after climbing the stairs. He also appears to be wincing in pain. Now, the president's doctors did say he's not out of the woods just yet. President Trump tweeted about his plans to leave Walter Reed, telling Americans, quote, "Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life." Then this morning, the president compared coronavirus to the flu yet again, saying, quote, "Many people every year, sometimes over 100,000, die from the flu. Are we going to close down our country? No, we have learned to live with it, just like we are learning to live with COVID." Now, DBL Nation, you should know that that tweet has now been tagged by Twitter for misleading and potentially harmful information. In fact, the CDC estimates since 2010 that between 12,000 and 61,000 people have died from the flu annually, whereas COVID has killed some 210,000 Americans, and the year is not yet up. Jeff, what did you think of the president's return and him downplaying the virus?
Look, I'm not mad at him about his return. I mean, he's in television production. We're in television production. We know that's a moment for him to go up on that balcony and have a photo op. That's what he does. That's what people do. He understands the business. So he was just trying to bask in his moment, right? I'm not mad at him about that. What I am mad about him, Sam, is this tweet that he put out and the message that he gave the United States. You know, it's very irresponsible to say the least, because if you were going to put out a message and say, hey, listen, this thing is very real. I just had it. I was lucky it didn't affect me the way it affected 210,000 other Americans. We need to come at this as one, as a whole, as a unit. We need to social distance. We need to wear masks. Not say don't wear masks and don't be afraid of the virus. This is very irresponsible. I don't mean to pile on the president here, but you know how I feel about masks, Sam, and if everyone just did their part, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
Jeff, I'm going to push back on you really quickly, Lindsay, before we get to you. I'm just going to ask both of you guys, do you think that this does not help, no matter how you feel about his message was that, yes, if you do get this, don't let this destroy our economy, don't let this destroy our way of life, you'll get over it. So it looks like to his viewers, he got it on Friday and he was out on Monday. So it kind of reaffirms the fact that it's not a big deal. So would you agree that a lot of his followers would say that this was a good thing because it just proved what he's been saying all along?
Lindsay?
I mean, I was hoping that the president would come out of this diagnosis and tell everybody, listen, wearing masks is important. We didn't want several people on our staff to get coronavirus. So I feel like, you know, I'm let down at the fact that he's using the opportunity to say, don't worry about it. Don't let it dominate your life. Because I think nearly 210,000 people, you know, who've gotten COVID and died from COVID did not intend to let it dominate their life. And there was nothing on their part, no fault on their own that they got coronavirus and it caused them to die. So I think a lot of families are hurting and people in America are hurting and don't want to hear the message that it's in our control to not allow it to dominate us.
I think what we're missing, though, is that President Trump is speaking directly to his base. Completely to his
Sam,
base.
I'm going to push back on you there.
I'm not done, though, yet.
Okay.
I'm not done. But go ahead. What are you going to say?
No, you weren't done.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you off.
So, listen, he's speaking to his base, right? Because I'm reading your comments right now. I see a lot of our viewers who do not agree with wearing a mask, and they agree with the president. And we always want to hear from you. This is a conversation. Even if I disagree or Al disagrees, this show is a conversation. Alex on Twitter says this is the first time in our history that Americans have ran and hid from a disease. We have Hillary, talk to some doctors, please. This is insane. Coda Vets on Twitter, we've destroyed millions of families financially with this shutdown. We will work through it and recover. Okay, so I would now go ahead and then I'll finish my statement.
This is what I was going to say, Sam. I feel like he was talking to his base in 2016 because not only did he go after Democrats, he went after Republicans. Remember Little Marco? Remember how he went after Jed? I feel like he became more of a Republican over the 4 years because if you think about his moment, it wasn't this weekend, man. It was 4 or 5 months ago when we needed our second stimulus check as a people. He could have said, the Democrats want to shut the country down, but the Republicans don't want to give you their money. But guess what? I'm neither. I'm Trump, and you're a Trumper, and I'm going to give you your money. And I think he would have allowed people to stay home without worrying about paying their bills. They would have been intensely loyal to him. But instead, we only received that one stimulus check, and it will hurt him.
Well, listen, I know that a lot, and please, Jeff and Lindsay, chime in here, especially if you disagree with me. I know a lot of Americans are suffering right now. But again, I read our comments every day from our viewers, and many of our viewers believe, number one, they agree with the president, and they do not believe in wearing a mask. So whether we agree or disagree with what the president did last night, he is garnering his base and speaking to them. They feel heard by him.
I know, but it's confusing that if a mask can save one life, why wouldn't you just wear it? That's my point. If we have doctors saying it could possibly save lives, why not wear it? Is the number not high enough to let you say, I would like to save that life? Just protect other people around you or stay inside the house.
They're not going to agree with you, Lindsay, unfortunately. I'm reading the comments, and that's just the way it is. I'm going to leave our viewers with this story because this story moved me. So this is a woman named Sherry Tutt. Sherry Tutt, we have her picture. She lost her, to Lindsay's point, she lost her mother and her sister on the same day to coronavirus back on June 9th. So I just want all of our viewers to hear her message. This is what she wants to tell the American people. She says, I want people to see it not as a politics thing. It's not a race or color thing. It's just a virus that is attacking everyone until they take the initiative to protect themselves. It is not going away. So put yourself in Sherry Tutt's shoes and let's just all protect one another. That's, at the end of the day, we need to get through this together. We really do. All right, so later in the show, we're asking our medical expert to weigh in on the president's mental clarity. Could COVID-19 impact his thinking and decision-making abilities? Stick around to hear those answers from Dr. Coley. So Vice President Joe Biden was in Florida yesterday, and in stark contrast to the president, check out what happened while he was talking to reporters. His wife, Jill, clip of Vice President Biden that's going viral. It's from a roundtable with veterans in Florida. This was last month. Take a look and then we'll discuss after.
They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They've seen, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Or I got a young Hispanic is out there, these dreamers are out there, 60,000 of them, acting as first responders and nurses and docs. Or all of a sudden people are realizing, my Lord, you know, these people have done so much, not just black, white, across the board, have done so much for me.
Lindsay, did you find his statement offensive?
I think more importantly, I found it useless. Like just naming things like what he's saying is not helping us with solutions. It's just a soundbite. And I would prefer for Joe Biden to actually say what he's going to do for the Latinx community or the black community, like he had on the world stage during the debate, to say exactly what his plan was forward and neglected to do so. So just mentioning that these people work in grocery stores, yes, that's true. So do white people. So do plenty of people. I think it's important for us to discuss solutions, which he always fails to do, in my opinion.
Now, what if he would have, Jeff, if he would have went further and had the statistic that 41%, to his point, of frontline workers are black or people of color? Would that have been less tone deaf, in your opinion, Jeff?
Yeah, and I would say awkward. I don't know if he was being racist, you know, I think that's just the way his generation speaks, but we've condemned people from the way they've acted in their generation in 2020. So by the way he's speaking, by the way his rhetoric tone is, if Trump said that on the other hand, and Trump came out to his Spanish song and tried to get the Mexican voters involved and the Spanish voters involved, that would be our front story. We'd be running that first and saying what a racist he is. So I'm not saying Joe Biden is any of those things. I'm just saying, if I'm going to call out Trump for not wearing a mask and I'm going to condemn him, we have to be equal and do the same thing for Joe Biden. We have to be equal. Just because you're Democrat or Republican, you got to call him like you see him.
Fair enough.
I think President Trump not denouncing white supremacy is a little bit different than Joe Biden saying that black people work in grocery stores. That's just my opinion.
Jeff?
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Lindsay, but you took it to another level. I'm just saying, if Trump said exactly what the way Joe Biden is talking and came out to Spanish music, we'd all have something to say about that.
All right, good discussion. Chime in, DBL Nation. Jeff and Lindsay, stick around. Coming up on DBL, Tyra has a huge hosting hiccup on Dancing with the Stars. Was it her Steve Harvey moment? Plus, check out this wild video. A full-out brawl breaks out on a plane, all thanks to, you guessed it, masks. And as we go to break, we thank our co-workers who are producing the show from home because of the pandemic. We miss you guys. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on DBL, A teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But right when you thought justice was served, think again. That's tomorrow in True Crime Chronicles on DBL.
Welcome back to DBL. So things got ugly on an Air Allegiant flight from Arizona to Utah. So check this out. A flight broke out between 2 passengers after one refused to wear a mask. The man was wearing a face shield, but airline policy states you also must wear a mask. This all happened before the plane left the airport. The man was escorted out of the plane by an off-duty officer who was also a passenger. The man now faces a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Well, here we are. Lindsay, why are people reluctant to wear masks?
My first question is why that plane is so crowded. I don't understand about the spacing rule. I thought the middle seat is supposed to be left open. But aside from that, I think it's up to the airlines to really tell people, just like they're like temperature checking people or making sure you have masks. Like a face shield is okay. That's fine if you want to do both. But a mask is necessary and it's not an option not to have one. They have the authority to do so. So they need to make the rules and not let passengers try to do this and enforce the rules, because that's a ridiculous outcome. Fighting in the middle of COVID on a flight. Fighting is not good anytime, but when you can get the virus by touching other people.
Yeah, well, some people, yeah, I get it. But when you see it as life or death, right, you're going to act out of emotion. Flight attendants are the unsung heroes, of course, of the airline industry. And now tens of thousands of them are out of work due to the pandemic. So 2 posted videos on social media documenting their last day on the job. Have a look.
Leaving to Chicago. This is my last flight. And once I get to Chicago, I turn all my things in, and then we'll see what happens.
It was a job that awarded me many opportunities. A job that I fell in love with. I've been to places I never thought I'd have the opportunity to go, and places I never knew existed. I've met people from all walks of life, and I've made friendships that will last the rest of my life.
You know, Sam, I'm just looking at this video, and it's just like, we always tend to compartmentalize human beings. Like, oh, Sam's family had a loss. Oh, Al's family had a layoff. There is a collective conscience that human beings have, especially when you're all in one country, and we are all really sad right now. People have lost their jobs, they've lost their businesses, they've lost loved ones, they've lost their favorite sport, whatever it may be. And we have to address the fact that we need a major psychological overhaul after all this is over, because this is years of psychological damage that's going on. People are missing proms, Halloweens.
But we're just getting more and more divisive, Jeff. More and more divisive.
Yeah, and these are the repercussions, sadly, of what's going on in our country right now, whether it be the coronavirus or the boil over from the coronavirus or the fighting amongst ourselves. It's like People only see blue and red anymore. They're like, it's either Trump or Biden, that's it, and we're gonna move on as a country and everything's gonna be better. We have major cities that aren't gonna be economically stable again for maybe decades. We have people who are losing their families. My family can't come see me. I can't go see them for Christmas because people won't wear their masks. These are the repercussions of the choices that we make, that people are saying, hey, these are just my freedoms. They're not, man. You're ruining this country. You're ruining it, and you don't even see it because you're so blinded by political status.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to DBL. So just this morning, the New York Times reported a study that nearly a third of COVID-19 patients suffered from deteriorating mental function, ranging from confusion all the way to coma-like unresponsiveness. Scary stuff. So we have Dr. Payal Kohli here joining us live. Hi, doctor. So this begs the question, should we be concerned about the president's mental state with his coronavirus diagnosis?
You know, we absolutely need to be concerned about his mental state. So let me give you some historical perspective. In 2002, when George W. Bush had a colonoscopy and he got sedation for that procedure, he actually invoked the 25th Amendment and transferred power to the vice president. Just for that one day. Now think about all the things our president has been through. He was hospitalized for several days, which can cause delirium. He's infected with a highly contagious virus that can infect the central nervous system, and in a third of patients, as you said, cause problems with mental status. He had low oxygen levels, which can affect your mental status. He had high fever, which can cause delirium. He's in the geriatric population. And then finally, he's getting a lot of medications that can also cause mental status changes. So there's not just one reason to be worried about his mental status. There are several.
All right, Doc. First of all, good to see you. We saw the president seemingly struggle to breathe when he climbed those stairs to the balcony at the White House. I do that here in Denver myself. But has there been any indication that COVID-19 has started to affect him mentally?
Al, that's a great question. It's always good to see you, too. You know, we have so little information from the president's doctors that it's really hard to piece it together. But I am concerned, to be honest, about the president's mental status, not just from the virus itself, but also from the dexamethasone, which is the steroid that he's receiving. Because we do know that especially older patients who get higher dose steroids like our president is getting do have mental status side effects, with 35% of them having mania or hypomania, and 25% of them having psychotic reactions to the steroids. So I'm thinking that President Trump's behavior, which is impulsive, a little bit erratic, a little bit unpredictable, even for his baseline, could potentially be a side effect of this medication. And the only way we're really going to know is if his doctors sit down and do a mental status examination, which we have still not heard that they have done.
Wow. Well, thank you, doctor, as always, and you will be back tomorrow. So, of course, DBL Nation, if you have a question about coronavirus that you want answered by Dr. Coley, write us on social media. You can also email info@dailybuslive.com. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
We've all got...
Welcome back to DBL. Jeff working from home. Okay, so we love sharing your comments. Let me begin here regarding Trump. Terry on Facebook says, I stayed home this whole time, going nowhere. I'm losing my mind. I know. Let's hope that it's worth it, right? That if we can all stay home, that we can get through this. Melanie on Facebook says, masks should be an individual choice. Many of you are actually echoing that. In regard to Biden, Scott on Facebook says, if Trump would have said what Biden said at the round table, you all would have lost it. So that was to Jeff's point. I mean, yeah, Jeff mentioned that, but I think that we need to call them out no matter who they are, no matter what political side of the aisle they're on, Jeff.
Yeah, and listen, I don't think what Biden said was bad by any means, but I'm saying if you're going to call somebody out on one side, you better do it on the other, because if Biden takes control of the presidency, you're going to be hearing a lot of this. Like, Trump did the exact same thing, and you guys weren't on that. So I'm just maybe preparing people for what's to come.
And then finally, thank you, Jeff. Donna on Facebook says, hey, Sam, I love you guys. I've been watching the show for 3.5 years, and I noticed that you seem mad or irritated at Al today.
No.
Al is great. Please don't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Al.
No, we love you.
Al.
Virtual hug.
We love each other. Thank you, Donna. If you're sticking around, here's what's coming up on DBL. Britney Spears in flannel and Birkenstocks, and Tyra's big oopsie on Dancing with the Stars. DBL's new every day. We will be right back.
Is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. I am Sam here with Al.
And you're not upset with me.
No, I'm not.
I don't know where that came from. One of our viewers thought that you were upset with me.
I know, because I think in the beginning you were pushing back, and then I said, well, let me finish. The thing is, on this show is we really do leave it all at the table. We hope we disagree on this show.
Right.
We hope that there's
I think it's
heat.
weird if you always agree.
I know.
It's weird. It's like those couples, like, we've never had an argument in 10 years. You're like, we're never coming to dinner again. That's weird.
Yes. Jeff joining us from home. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I feel good. I'm sad, though, that we're not going to talk about politics anymore. It's really breaking my heart.
I'm sure it is. Jeff, I noticed that you have a candle burning in the background, and I know that typically when you have a candle in the background, that means that your house smells like man, according to Jordan.
Jeff has musk.
Yeah. You're correct. But today I cooked a smoked salmon omelet for breakfast.
Ew.
And it's still a little lingering.
Yeah.
I like the smell, but for Jordan, I put a little pumpkin spice out.
That's nice. All right. Carol Baskin may be gone, but the drama continues on Dancing with the Stars. Last night, there was a big mix-up when host Tyra Banks called out the wrong couple in the bottom two. Watch.
Anne and Keo and Vernon and Peta are at the bottom two. There's actually been an error. I'm looking right now. The bottom two couples are Anne and Keo and Monica and Val. Please come back. There's been an error in our control room, but we're making it happen. This is live TV, right?
Wowza. After all that, Anne Heche was eventually eliminated by the judges. During the show, Anne opened up to her dancing partner about the discrimination she faced when she dated Ellen DeGeneres in the late 90s. She said after she brought Ellen to a movie premiere, she was ushered out before the movie ended. She lost a multi-million-dollar picture deal and says she didn't work on a studio movie for 10 years. Was this shocking to hear, Jeff? And then what do you make of the whole Steve Harvey moment, which I think Al is going to get to?
Well, I just want to start with Tyra. I think a lot of people are giving her some bad press, but listen, we're on a live show too, Sam. We know what it's like. I've done live shows for years, and it's not easy, right? So I think Tyra handled that like a professional. You have to drive into traffic when something like that happens instead of steer away from it and start making excuses. So I thought Tyra did a fantastic job by covering that. Accidents happen. It's live. That's entertainment. As far as Anne Heche goes, yeah, it's surprising that that was only 10 years ago and how far we've come in 10 years. I feel like things aren't like that anymore. I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not part of the LGBTQ community, obviously, but I feel like the way that went down only 10 years ago and where we are now, I feel like that's a huge stride.
All right, Jeff, I got 2 questions for you really quickly. You got to put your tinfoil hat on for the first one.
Tinfoil hat?
Tinfoil hat, like when you believe in conspiracies.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, the first question is, do you think Tyra did this to kind of stir things up to bring ratings to Dancing with the Stars? Obviously, we've seen this before. It's a trend. It's, you know, if you mess up, you're going to be trending in the news next day. That's my first question, and to you as well, Sam. And the second question is, this is a little bit heavier. Do you think that there is some animosity from people that are in the LGBTQ community that kind of started the movement, that now see younger people kind of posting and saying, I live my life, and they're like, dude, don't get mad at me. I kicked the door in so that you could walk through. So those are my 2 questions.
Am I starting or are you, Jeff?
You go for it. I just
Okay,
want to say
good.
traded my aluminum hat for the light bulb hat because that was a good point Al made, but go ahead.
Wow. Okay, putting my aluminum foil hat on, do I think it's a conspiracy? No.
You just think it's a mess up?
I think it's a mess up, a genuine one. Apparently, Anne Heche, according to sources on Dancing with the Stars, ran out. She was so ticked off.
Oh.
She stormed to her dressing room. She refused to do press. That's a little inside scoop there. As far as LGBTQ people that kicked down the door and looking at how younger generations have it easier, so to speak, and I don't know, I'm not a member of that community. I would hope that they feel good about their sacrifice, so to speak, knowing that they made those bold initiatives so they could make it easier for the people.
But what if you
behind them.
then start getting people pushing back on you on Twitter like, it's LGBTQ plus or something, and you're like, I might not have all the lingo down, but I got beat up for this. So like, there might be like that whole kind of difference in generations, you know?
That's a good point. I don't know, but that's an interesting point. Jeff, put a button on this and we'll move on.
I don't know. I'm liking Al's conspiracy that it might be for ratings now. He did kind of tweak my interest there. And again, none of us could speak for the LGBTQ community. If I'm saying something incorrectly, please let me know. But for me personally, I think it's a big stride from 10 years ago, and I know there's a long way to go still.
All right. Okay, moving on, removing that tinfoil hat.
There you go. You like that term.
I do. I'm going to use it. Hailey Bieber is opening up about her relationship with her husband, Justin. So the couple cuddled up on the cover of this month's issue of Vogue Italia to mark their 2-year anniversary. Hailey told the magazine at first it was difficult to be intimate with Justin under the eyes of the media. And she was even hesitant, if you can believe it, to kiss him in public. But Hailey said that was too exhausting and now says they love each other, so there's nowhere really to hide, or there's nothing really to hide, rather. Anybody here into PDA, public displays
Low
of affection?
level, hand holding. I feel like Jeff did the rule of 3. You get hand holding, arm around the waist, and closed mouth kissing. Other than that, that's it. And our own Stephanie Jones said that she thinks that an open mouth kiss is okay.
Oh,
and I don't even think that's okay at a wedding.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I get cringed out when I see the open mouth kiss, even at weddings. What about you, Jeff?
When I see people holding hands, I'm like, get real. Listen, I'm not.
What? What about when you?
I'm not for.
When you cross the street with your wife, are you holding her hand to protect her from oncoming traffic?
Why would that protect her,
Yeah,
Sam?
always, with
So
my
they can
cape
both
on.
get hit?
What?
Listen.
How does holding her hand protect
Yeah.
her from traffic?
It's the right thing to do. You hold your wife's hand or your partner's hand as you walk across
The only way that
street,
helps is
and
if you're
then-
Iron Man.
and
No, that
then-
doesn't do anything.
And then let me quiz you. I'm going to quiz Jeff on this one, but you're welcome to chime in, Al. Jeff, if you were walking on the sidewalk, which side are you on when you're hopefully holding Jordan's hand? Like closer to the street or away from the street?
Listen, I know the answer is closer to the street because you've let me have it like a dozen times on the show with the very same question.
Oh, really?
But the better question is, when was the last time you crossed a street? Where do you live? In Manhattan? You park in a parking lot and you go in your suburban restaurant.
I cross streets all the time. I'm a mover and a
Jeff,
shaker.
can I tell you guys really quickly?
Yes,
I almost
hurry.
died crossing across the street. I was getting my oil changed early on a Saturday morning, and I've dressed crazy on the weekends. I had on red tinted sunglasses, and I'm walking across the street, and I look, and it's where the cars are coming right off the highway, and I looked, and they're just like, to see a car coming at you like 55 is so jarring, and then I realized my red tint sunglasses was making the green light look red. So I'm just, and I am in the middle of the crosswalk, and like I had to do the Frogger thing, like cars were slamming on their brakes, like it was like it was so scary. But yes,
Never get red tinted glasses if you're going on a walk. Okay?
Yes,
That's a big disclaimer.
Only the Rocket Man can pull that off.
Okay, so Britney Spears took a day off from looking, well, like Britney Spears. The singer posed for a series of pics on Instagram looking casual in her fall flannel jeans and Birkenstocks. She wrote that she gets insecure when photos are taken of her that she's not prepared for and always puts so much effort into her appearance. She added that it's nice to not try so hard and pull down your walls every now and then. So do you guys, I mean, I'm the queen of this. I legit am in the ugliest throw up, like, because my baby throws up on me clothes on the weekend. Do you guys portray different images on social media than you are at home on the weekend, Jeff?
No, I mean, I'm always like in a hoodie and a hat and, you know, jeans or comfortable pants. I kind of keep it real with my social media and how I dress on the weekends. I don't totally want to like bum it out because when I wear like real dirty clothes, it makes me feel dirty. So I'd like to, unless I'm like painting or something, but when I shower up on the weekend and I have dinner, I want to like look nice so I feel nice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I need to up my
that
game.
should be on a cologne ad.
I know. Live like Jeff. Okay, so can you guys believe that Instagram has turned 10 today? Do you feel old? Back in the day,
My
it was
baby
an
is 10.
iPhone. Oh, it was, remember when it was only an iPhone app?
Yes.
Yes, but it has now come a long way. So to celebrate, Instagram is rolling out a new feature like a stories map. And it will also hide comments considered offensive and will nudge you if people keep posting offensive comments on your post. I don't like that. I'd rather not know, but I want to kind of see what everyone's first posts are. So our producers have done this for us.
Yes.
I don't think any of us really remember. So let's start with Al.
You never scroll down that far. Let's see mine. Let's see mine. Oh, yeah.
Are you at a furries convention?
Yeah, it looks like it. That's me and comedian Gary Owen. We were doing a sketch when I wrote for the Shaq Show. Gary was a host and I was a writer on that. So we were doing a sketch.
Sure, nice cover up for the furries convention. What about you, Jeff?
Oh.
What, do you have mine or no?
Yes.
Look at that. You're in like Italy or something.
It looks
with
like you're in
Jordan,
Prague or
and
somewhere.
And your hair is black.
Oh, that's fake Italy. That's downtown Beverly Hills. You know that little...
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
Rodeo
about?
Drive.
Yes.
Off the corner of Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
Yes.
My agent is over there. Yeah, you could have fooled me.
Your agent is over there?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm saying that's the reason I know that area. I don't shop in Beverly Hills,
people
Sam.
Call your people.
I'm sorry.
Please. Okay.
My agent doesn't work from home. We got an office.
Wow.
Shots on
Okay,
deck.
so let's see. The producers are telling me they have mine as well.
Oh,
Let's take a look.
Oh, that's cool.
That was me on the Wheel of Fortune set. Now, I had a girlfriend that worked on Young and the Restless, so when I went to visit her, I snuck backstage of Wheel of Fortune, and I gave the wheel a spin.
I was going to say it looked like you snuck back because it wasn't lit up.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Price is Right, sorry.
What did you call it?
That's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
Can I tell you how heavy that wheel is? It is dang heavy. That's why I'm squatting.
Yeah, well, that looks like it could be an audition for you.
I have a job.
I know, you could side hustle. You too good to spin the wheel?
Oh, you mean like Drew Carey?
Yes.
I would love to be Drew Carey.
Oh,
We'll be right
look
back.
how quick you're willing to leave us.
Tomorrow on DBL, a teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But right when you thought justice was served, think again.
But it is a little disconcerting that he won't get his justice in this world.
That's tomorrow in True Crime Chronicles on DBL.
Closed cap.
Welcome back to DBL. Alan Ruck is revisiting his iconic scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off and letting Jeff know what's in the works.
Alan Ruck, welcome to DBL. First off, I want to say congratulations. Succession just won 4 Emmys, including Outstanding Drama, but season 3 got put on hold, of course, because of the pandemic. Any idea when the Roy family will be back on our TV screens?
Well, thanks. I don't exactly know when we will start airing again, but we're going to start shooting it in the middle of November. So I don't know if they're shooting for summer of 2021. I don't know. But we're going to start making season 3 pretty soon here.
Well, that's good news for me, at least. All right, I'm a Chicago guy originally, and the Ferris Bueller crew recently got back together on Josh Gad's Reunited Apart. What's it like knowing that almost 35 years ago, you starred in one of history's all-time favorite movies?
Bueller.
Well, we had no idea at the time. You know, we thought we were just making a nice, tight little teen comedy. And the fact that it's struck this chord with so many people for so long is very gratifying. And it's still a little baffling to me. It's a good story.
It's a good story. We're talking about it 35 years later. Ferris has a famous line that says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Has that quote made an impact on you, and did I sound exactly like Matthew Broderick?
Dead on. In fact, I'm going to give you his number, and I want you to just call him up and harass him. I guess just because I'm a little older now, I do appreciate that, and just a lot of stuff that I worried about when I was younger, I realize now it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely, man. And from a cult classic in Ferris Bueller's Day Off to classic cars, that unforgettable Ferrari scene in Ferris Bueller actually inspired your newest project.
The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California.
Could you tell me about that?
Well, yeah, about 6 months ago, LiftMaster came to me with this idea for some commercials that had a Ferris Bueller element to it. And they've got a new product. It's a smart garage door opener called Secure View. Has a camera built right into it, and it has two-way communication.
You're also starring in a new body swap thriller called Freaky with Vince Vaughn. It's coming out this November. If you could swap bodies with anybody for just one day, who would it be?
Oh, I can't. Probably some porn star. I don't know. You know, just for like a holiday weekend, just to know.
Could you tell me a little bit about the movie?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is this horrible serial killer, and Catherine Newton is this adorable 16-year-old high school girl, and there's this magic moment where they swap bodies, and now 6'5" Vince Vaughn is, you know, the adorable 16-year-old girl, and Catherine Newton is this horrid killer. And it's a comedy. No, it's really funny. It's good.
I thought it was based on a true story.
It might be. I never get that involved. You know, they just say, show up here, stand on this mark.
Well, Alan Ruck, thanks for chatting with me today, and thanks for stopping by DBL. We'll be right back, everybody.
We all know that movement is like medicine, but
DBL. Now, I know the transition back to school can be tough. Earlier, former Teacher of the Year, Sarah Brown Wessling, shared her secrets and tips. Sarah Brown Wessling, thank you for coming on DBL. Okay, so you're a mom of three, a teacher, and named National Teacher of the Year in 2010. So what is your #1 tip to help make remote learning just a little bit easier on everyone? Because it's a lot.
It is a lot for everyone, isn't it? So I think the first thing that we have to do is we really have to make sure we are focusing on the emotional, mental needs of all of our children, right? And so I think that starts with making sure that we keep in touch with our children, that we are kind of having some baseline conversations with them, really checking in to make sure we know how they're doing with all of these changes.
Very true. And here's the thing as well, you know, staying home all day, it can be depressing on the kids and on the parents. What tips do you have to keep their bodies and brains moving?
Yeah, so one of the things that teachers use a lot in their classrooms that I'm also using at home are called brain breaks, or some people call them vent activities, but it's just quick breaks. So it's not like you have to pack everybody up and go to the park and, you know, do all of that. It's like run up and down the stairs a couple of times. It might be, let's do some deep breathing. Sometimes we have to do that. Or it might be, one of my children really likes a little fidget toy. I'm a big fan of those black binder clips, you know, just those cheap black binder clips. And sometimes that just helps, right, to get that frustration out.
That is some really good tips, and I love that they're easy, right? Because we all know how long it takes to pack everybody up and go to the park. Can you give us any simple ways to transform our spaces at home into a more productive and even attractive learning environment for our kids?
Yeah, I think what's most important is that there's just something consistent, and there's something that really works for your child. Two of my children like the kitchen table. I have one child who prefers like a comfy chair and a little lap desk, and he wants me to surprise him every morning and move it to a different place in the house so he can go find it. So whatever works, but consistency is really important.
I love your son. I love it. That's the way I would want to learn, in a comfy chair and move my environment around. Okay, so here's the thing, Sarah. Many parents, let's be real, they are managing full-time jobs on top of homeschooling. So what advice do you have for them to balance it all without getting overwhelmed, if that's even possible? I know a lot of us are overwhelmed.
Yeah, we all are. So I think the first thing is kind of mindset. So I think we have to remember this is about progress and not perfection. And I think as parents, we have to really be as flexible as we can. The more flexible we can be with how we think about our time, with how we think about our expectations, I think the more we can use the time we have really productively. You know, it's so much better to have 25 or 30 really productive minutes than to try to have 3 hours that are a struggle, you know, all of the time.
Ain't that the truth? I love it. You seem like the queen of balance. You really do. You make it somehow digestible. I feel like that I can execute all of your advice, and I hope our DBL Nation can as well. Thank you for coming on DBL. Now, to DBL Nation, to learn more about Sarah and her homeschooling tips, you can check out sarahbrownwessling.com. Thank you again, Sarah. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Take care.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Go, Jennifer Nobles, our viewer. Happy birthday.
Yeah, Jennifer.
DBL's new every day. Bye, guys.
We're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
President Trump's Evita moment after being released from the hospital. Taking off his mask, telling people not to be afraid of the virus. Could his comments endanger lives? Another airline brawl breaks out over masks. Plus, emotional flight attendants say farewell on their final days before being furloughed.
To my family at American Airlines, thank you for taking a chance on me 2.5 short years ago.
Tyra Banks makes a big Dancing with the Stars blunder.
There's actually been an error. This is live TV, right?
And find out why Ferris Bueller and Succession star Alan Ruck had Jeff cracking up.
Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. It is Tuesday, October 6th. I'm Sam here with Al, Jeff, and Lindsay joining us from home. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Lindsay. All right, we got to get right to it today. We've got to talk about President Trump's made-for-TV moment. As I'm sure you all know, the president left Walter Reed Medical Center last night after a 4-day stay. He took Marine One to the White House, where he climbed the portico stairs. Then, in front of all the cameras, the president removed his mask while on the balcony. Other video seems to show the president gasping for air after climbing the stairs. He also appears to be wincing in pain. Now, the president's doctors did say he's not out of the woods just yet. President Trump tweeted about his plans to leave Walter Reed, telling Americans, quote, "Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life." Then this morning, the president compared coronavirus to the flu yet again, saying, quote, "Many people every year, sometimes over 100,000, die from the flu. Are we going to close down our country? No, we have learned to live with it, just like we are learning to live with COVID." Now, DBL Nation, you should know that that tweet has now been tagged by Twitter for misleading and potentially harmful information. In fact, the CDC estimates since 2010 that between 12,000 and 61,000 people have died from the flu annually, whereas COVID has killed some 210,000 Americans, and the year is not yet up. Jeff, what did you think of the president's return and him downplaying the virus?
Look, I'm not mad at him about his return. I mean, he's in television production. We're in television production. We know that's a moment for him to go up on that balcony and have a photo op. That's what he does. That's what people do. He understands the business. So he was just trying to bask in his moment, right? I'm not mad at him about that. What I am mad about him, Sam, is this tweet that he put out and the message that he gave the United States. You know, it's very irresponsible to say the least, because if you were going to put out a message and say, hey, listen, this thing is very real. I just had it. I was lucky it didn't affect me the way it affected 210,000 other Americans. We need to come at this as one, as a whole, as a unit. We need to social distance. We need to wear masks. Not say don't wear masks and don't be afraid of the virus. This is very irresponsible. I don't mean to pile on the president here, but you know how I feel about masks, Sam, and if everyone just did their part, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
Jeff, I'm going to push back on you really quickly, Lindsay, before we get to you. I'm just going to ask both of you guys, do you think that this does not help no matter how you feel about his message was that, yes, if you do get this, don't let this destroy our economy. Don't let this destroy our way of life. You'll get over it. So it looks like to his viewers, he got it on Friday and he was out on Monday. So it kind of reaffirms the fact that it's not a big deal. So would you agree that a lot of his followers would say that this was a good thing because it just proved what he's been saying all along?
Lindsay?
I mean, I was hoping that the president would come out of this diagnosis and tell everybody, listen, wearing masks is important. We didn't want several people on our staff to get coronavirus. So I feel like, you know, I'm let down at the fact that he's using the opportunity to say, don't worry about it. Don't let it dominate your life. Because I think nearly 210,000 people, you know, who've gotten COVID and died from COVID did not intend to let it dominate their life. And there was nothing on their part, no fault on their own that they got coronavirus and it caused them to die. So I think a lot of families are hurting and people in America are hurting and don't want to hear the message that it's in our control to not allow it to dominate us.
I think what we're missing, though, is that President Trump is speaking directly to his base. Completely to his base.
Sam, I'm going to push back on you there.
I'm not done, though, yet.
Okay.
I'm not done. But go ahead. What are you going to say?
No, you weren't done.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you off.
So, listen, he's speaking to his base, right? Because I'm reading your comments right now. I see a lot of our viewers who do not agree with wearing a mask, and they agree with the president. And we always want to hear from you. This is a conversation. Even if I disagree or Al disagrees, this show is a conversation. Alex on Twitter says this is the first time in our history that Americans have ran and hid from a disease. We have Hillary, talk to some doctors, please. This is insane. Coda Vets on Twitter, we've destroyed millions of families financially with this shutdown. We will work through it and recover. Okay, so I would now go ahead and then I'll finish my statement.
This is what I was going to say, Sam. I feel like he was talking to his base in 2016 because not only did he go after Democrats, he went after Republicans. Remember Little Marco? Remember how he went after Jed? I feel like he became more of a Republican over the 4 years because if you think about his moment, it wasn't this weekend, man. It was 4 or 5 months ago when we needed our second stimulus check as a people. He could have said, the Democrats want to shut the country down, but the Republicans don't want to give you their money. But guess what? I'm neither. I'm Trump, and you're a Trumper, and I'm going to give you your money. And I think he would have allowed people to stay home without worrying about paying their bills. They would have been intensely loyal to him. But instead, we only received that one stimulus check, and it will hurt him.
Well, listen, I know that a lot of, and please, Jeff and Lindsay, chime in here, especially if you disagree with me. I know a lot of Americans are suffering right now. But again, I read our comments every day from our viewers, and many of our viewers believe, number one, they agree with the president, and they do not believe in wearing a mask. So whether we agree or disagree with what the president did last night, he is garnering his base and speaking to them. They feel heard by him.
I know, but it's confusing that if a mask can save one life, why wouldn't you just wear it? That's my point. If we have doctors saying it could possibly save lives, why not wear it? Is the number not high enough to let you say, I would like to save that life? Just protect other people around you or stay inside the house.
They're not going to agree with you, Lindsay, unfortunately. I'm reading the comments, and that's just the way it is. I'm going to leave our viewers with this story because this story moved me. So this is a woman named Sherry Tutt. Sherry Tutt, we have her picture. She lost her, to Lindsay's point, she lost her mother and her sister on the same day to coronavirus back on June 9th. So I just want all of our viewers to hear her message. This is what she wants to tell the American people. She says, I want people to see it not as a politics thing. It's not a race or color thing. It's just a virus that is attacking everyone until they take the initiative to protect themselves. It is not going away. So put yourself in Sherry Tutt's shoes and let's just all protect one another. That's, at the end of the day, we need to get through this together. We really do. All right, so later in the show, we're asking our medical expert to weigh in on the president's mental clarity. Could COVID-19 impact his thinking and decision-making abilities? Stick around to hear those answers from Dr. Coley. So Vice President Joe Biden was in Florida yesterday, and in stark contrast to the president, check out what happened while he was talking. With veterans in Florida. This was last month. Take a look and then we'll discuss after.
They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They're seeing, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Or I got a young Hispanic is out there, these dreamers are out there, 60,000 of them, acting as first responders and nurses and docs. Or all of a sudden people are realizing, my Lord, you know, these people have done so much, not just black, white, across the board, have done so much for me.
Lindsay, did you find his statement offensive?
I think more importantly, I found it useless. Like just naming things like what he's saying is not helping us with solutions. It's just a soundbite. And I would prefer for Joe Biden to actually say what he's going to do for the Latinx community or the black community, like he had on the world stage during the debate, to say exactly what his plan was forward and neglected to do so. So just mentioning that these people work in grocery stores, yes, that's true. So do white people. So do plenty of people. I think it's important for us to discuss solutions, which he always fails to do, in my opinion.
Now, what if he would have, Jeff, if he would have went further and had the statistic that 41%, to his point, of frontline workers are black or people of color? Would that have been less tone deaf, in your opinion, Jeff?
Yeah, and I would say awkward. I don't know if he was being racist, you know, I think that's just the way his generation speaks, but we've condemned people from the way they've acted in their generation in 2020. So by the way he's speaking, by the way his rhetoric tone is, if Trump said that on the other hand, and Trump came out to a Spanish song and tried to get the Mexican voters involved and the Spanish voters involved, that would be our front story. We'd be running that first and saying what a racist he is. So I'm not saying Joe Biden is any of those things. I'm just saying, if I'm going to call out Trump for not wearing a mask and I'm going to condemn him, we have to be equal and do the same thing for Joe Biden. We have to be equal. Just because you're Democrat or Republican, you got to call him like you see him.
Fair enough.
I think President Trump not denouncing white supremacy is a little bit different than Joe Biden saying that black people work in grocery stores. That's just my opinion.
Jeff?
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Lindsay, but you took it to another level. I'm just saying, if Trump said exactly what the way Joe Biden is talking and came out to Spanish music, we'd all have something to say about that.
All right, good discussion. Chime in, DBL Nation. Jeff and Lindsay, stick around. Coming up on DBL, Tyra has a huge hosting hiccup on Dancing with the Stars. Was it her Steve Harvey moment? Plus, check out this wild video. A full-out brawl breaks out on a plane, all thanks to, you guessed it, masks. And as we go to break, we thank our co-workers who are producing the show from home because of the pandemic. We miss you guys. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on DBL, a teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But right when you thought justice was served, think again. That's tomorrow in True Crime Chronicles on DBL.
Welcome back to DBL. So things got ugly on an Air Allegiant flight from Arizona to Utah. So check this out. A flight broke out between 2 passengers after one refused to wear a mask. The man was wearing a face shield, but airline policy states you also must wear a mask. This all happened before the plane left the airport. The man was escorted out of the plane by an off-duty officer who was also a passenger. The man now faces a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Well, here we are. Lindsay, why are people reluctant to wear masks?
My first question is why that plane is so crowded. I don't understand about the spacing rule. I thought the middle seat is supposed to be left open. But aside from that, I think it's up to the airlines to really tell people, just like they're like temperature checking people or making sure you have masks. Like a face shield is okay. That's fine if you want to do both. But a mask is necessary, and it's not an option not to have one. They have the authority to do so. So they need to make the rules and not let passengers try to do this and enforce the rules, because that's a ridiculous outcome. Fighting in the middle of COVID on a flight. Fighting is not good anytime, but when you can get the virus by touching other people.
Yeah, well, some people, yeah, I get it. But when you see it as life or death, right, you're going to act out of emotion. Flight attendants are the unsung heroes, of course, of the airline industry. And now tens of thousands of them are out of work due to the pandemic. So 2 posted videos on social media documenting their last day on the job. Have a look.
Leaving to Chicago. This is my last flight. And once I get to Chicago, I turn all my things in, and then we'll see what happens.
It was a job that awarded me many opportunities. A job that I fell in love with. I've been to places I never thought I'd have the opportunity to go, and places I never knew existed. I've met people from all walks of life, and I've made friendships that will last the rest of my life.
You know, Sam, I'm just looking at this video, and it's just like, we always tend to compartmentalize human beings like, oh, Sam's family had a loss. Oh, Al's family had a layoff. There is a collective conscience that human beings have, especially when you're all in one country, and we are all really sad right now. People have lost their jobs, they've lost their businesses, they've lost loved ones, they've lost their favorite sport, whatever it may be. And we have to address the fact that we need a major psychological overhaul after all this is over, because this is years of psychological damage that's going on. People are missing proms, Halloweens.
But we're just getting more and more divisive, Jeff. More and more divisive.
Yeah, and these are the repercussions, sadly, of what's going on in our country right now, whether it be the coronavirus or the boil over from the coronavirus or the fighting amongst ourselves. It's like people only see blue and red anymore. They're like, it's either Trump or Biden, that's it, and we're going to move on as a country and everything's going to be better. We have major cities that aren't going to be economically stable again for maybe decades. We have people who are losing their families. My family can't come see me. I can't go see them for Christmas because people won't wear their masks. These are the repercussions of the choices that we make, that people are saying, hey, these are just my freedoms. They're not, man. You're ruining this country. You're ruining it, and you don't even see it because you're so blinded by political status.
We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on DBL, a teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But
Welcome back to DBL. So just this morning, the New York Times reported a study that nearly a third of COVID-19 patients suffered from deteriorating mental function, ranging from confusion all the way to coma-like unresponsiveness. Scary stuff. So we have Dr. Payal Kohli here joining us live. Hi, doctor. So this begs the question, should we be concerned about the president's mental state with his coronavirus diagnosis?
You know, we absolutely need to be concerned about his mental state. So let me give you some historical perspective. In 2002, when George W. Bush had a colonoscopy and he got sedation for that procedure, he actually invoked the 25th Amendment and transferred power to the vice president, just for that one day. Now think about all the things our president has been through. He was hospitalized for several days, which can cause delirium. He's infected with a highly contagious virus that can infect the central nervous system, and in a third of patients, as you said, cause problems with mental status. He had low oxygen levels, which can affect your mental status. He had high fever, which can cause delirium. He's in the geriatric population. And then finally, he's getting a lot of medications that can also cause mental status changes. So there's not just one reason to be worried about his mental status. There are several.
All right, Doc. First of all, good to see you. We saw the president seemingly struggle to breathe when he climbed those stairs to the balcony at the White House. I do that here in Denver myself. But has there been any indication that COVID-19 has started to affect him mentally?
Al, that's a great question. It's always good to see you, too. You know, we have so little information from the president's doctors that it's really hard to piece it together. But I am concerned, to be honest, about the president's mental status, not just from the virus itself, but also from the dexamethasone, which is the steroid that he's receiving. Because we do know that especially older patients who get higher dose steroids like our president is getting do have mental status side effects, with 35% of them having mania or hypomania and 25% of them having psychotic reactions to the steroids. So I'm thinking that President Trump's behavior, which is impulsive, a little bit erratic, a little bit unpredictable, even for his baseline, could potentially be a side effect of this medication. And the only way we're really going to know is if his doctors sit down and do a mental status examination, which we have still not heard that they have done.
Wow. Well, thank you, doctor, as always, and you will be back tomorrow. So, of course, DBL Nation, if you have a question about coronavirus that you want answered by Dr. Coley, write us on social media. You can also email info@dailybuslive.com. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
We've all
Welcome back to DBL. Jeff working from home. Okay, so we love sharing your comments. Let me begin here regarding Trump. Terry on Facebook says, I stayed home this whole time, going nowhere. I'm losing my mind. I know. Let's hope that it's worth it, right? That if we can all stay home, that we can get through this. Melanie on Facebook says, masks should be an individual choice. Many of you are actually echoing that. In regard to Biden, Scott on Facebook says, if Trump would have said what Biden said at the roundtable, you all would have lost it. So that was to Jeff's point. I mean, yeah, Jeff mentioned that, but I think that we need to call them out no matter who they are, no matter what political side of the aisle they're on, Jeff.
Yeah, and listen, I don't think what Biden said was bad by any means, but I'm saying if you're going to call somebody out on one side, you better do it on the other, because if Biden takes control of the presidency, you're going to be hearing a lot of this. Like, Trump did the exact same thing and you guys weren't on that. So I'm just maybe preparing people for what's to come.
And then finally, thank you, Jeff. Donna on Facebook says, hey, Sam, I love you guys. I've been watching the show for 3.5 years and I noticed that you seem mad or irritated at Al today.
No.
Al is great. Please don't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Mad at Al.
No, we love
Al.
you. Virtual hug.
We love each other. Thank you, Donna. If you're sticking around, here's what's coming up on DBL. Britney Spears in flannel and Birkenstocks, huh? And Tyra's big oopsie on Dancing with the Stars. DBL's new every day. We will be right back.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to DBL. I am Sam here with Al.
And you're not upset with me.
No, I'm not.
I don't know where that came from. One of our viewers thought that you were upset with me.
I know, because I think in the beginning you were pushing back, and then I said, well, let me finish. The thing is on this show is we really do leave it all at the table. We hope we disagree on this show.
Right.
We hope that there's
I think it's
heat.
weird if you always agree.
I know.
It's weird. It's like those couples like, we've never had an argument in 10 years. You're like, we're never coming to dinner again. That's weird.
Yes. Jeff joining us from home. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
I feel good. I'm sad, though, that we're not going to talk about politics anymore. It's really breaking my heart.
I'm sure it is. Jeff, I noticed that you have a candle burning in the background, and I know that typically when you have a candle in the background, that means that your house smells like man, according to Jordan.
Jeff has musk.
Yeah. You're correct. But today I cooked a smoked salmon omelet for breakfast.
Ew.
And it's still a little lingering.
Yeah.
I like the smell, but for Jordan, I put a little pumpkin spice out.
That's nice. All right. Carol Baskin may be gone, but the drama continues on Dancing with the Stars. Last night, there was a big mix-up when host Tyra Banks called out the wrong couple in the bottom two. Watch.
Anne and Keo and Vernon and Peta are at the bottom two. There's actually been an error. I'm looking right now. The bottom two couples are Anne and Keo and Monica and Val. Please come back. There's been an error in our control room, but we're making it happen. This is live TV, right?
Wowza. After all that, Anne Heche was eventually eliminated by the judges. During the show, Anne opened up to her dancing partner about the discrimination she faced when she dated Ellen DeGeneres in the late 90s. She said after she brought Ellen to a movie premiere, she was ushered out before the movie ended. She lost a multi-million-dollar picture deal and says she didn't work on a studio movie for 10 years. Was this shocking to hear, Jeff? And then what do you make of the whole Steve Harvey moment, which I think Al is going to get to?
Well, I just want to start with Tyra. I think a lot of people are giving her some bad press, but listen, we're on a live show too, Sam. We know what it's like. I've done live shows for years, and it's not easy, right? So I think Tyra handled that like a professional. You have to drive into traffic when something like that happens instead of steer away from it and start making excuses. So I thought Tyra did a fantastic job by covering that. Accidents happen. It's live. That's entertainment. As far as Anne Heche goes, yeah, it's surprising that that was only 10 years ago and how far we've come in 10 years. I feel like things aren't like that anymore. I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not part of the LGBTQ community, obviously, but I feel like the way that went down only 10 years ago and where we are now, I feel like that's a huge stride.
All right, Jeff, I got 2 questions for you really quickly. You got to put your tinfoil hat on for the first one.
Tinfoil hat?
Tinfoil hat, like when you believe in conspiracies.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, the first question is, do you think Tyra did this to kind of stir things up to bring ratings to Dancing with the Stars? Obviously, we've seen this before. It's a trend. It's, you know, if you mess up, you're going to be trending in the news next day. That's my first question, and to you as well, Sam. And the second question is, this is a little bit heavier. Do you think that there is some animosity from people that are in the LGBTQ community that kind of started the movement, that now see younger people kind of posting and saying, I live my life, and they're like, dude, don't get mad at me. I kicked the door in so that you could walk through. So those are my 2 questions.
Am I starting, or are you, Jeff?
You go for it. I just
Okay,
want to say,
good.
traded my aluminum hat for the light bulb hat, because that was a good point Al made, but go ahead.
Wow. Okay, putting my aluminum foil hat on, do I think it's a conspiracy? No.
You just think it's a mess up?
I think it's a mess up, a genuine one. Apparently, Anne Heche, according to sources on Dancing with the Stars, ran out. She was so ticked off.
Oh.
She stormed to her dressing room. She refused to do press. That's a little inside scoop there. As far as LGBTQ people that kicked down the door and looking at how younger generations have it easier, so to speak, and I don't know, I'm not a member of that community. I would hope that they feel good about their sacrifice, so to speak, knowing that they made those bold initiatives so they could make it easier for the people.
But what if you
them.
then start getting people pushing back on you on Twitter like, it's LGBTQ plus or something, and you're like, I might not have all the lingo down, but I got beat up for this. Like, there might be like that whole kind of difference in generations, you know?
That's a good point. I don't know, but that's an interesting point. Jeff, put a button on this and we'll move on.
I don't know. I'm liking Al's conspiracy that it might be for ratings now. He did kind of tweak my interest there. And again, none of us could speak for the LGBTQ community. If I'm saying something incorrectly, please let me know. But for me personally, I think it's a big stride from 10 years ago, and I know there's a long way to go still.
All right. Okay, moving on, removing that tinfoil hat.
There you go. You like that term.
I do. I'm going to use it. Hailey Bieber is opening up about her relationship with her husband, Justin. So the couple cuddled up on the cover of this month's issue of Vogue Italia to mark their 2-year anniversary. Hailey told the magazine at first it was difficult to be intimate with Justin under the eyes of the media. And she was even hesitant, if you can believe it, to kiss him in public. But Hailey said that was too exhausting and now says they love each other, so there's nowhere really to hide, or there's nothing really to hide, rather. Anybody here into PDA, public displays of affection?
Hand holding. I feel like, Jeff, they're the rule of 3. You get hand holding, arm around the waist, and closed mouth kissing. Other than that, that's it. And our own Stephanie Jones said that she thinks that an open mouth kiss is okay.
Oh,
and I don't even think that's okay at a wedding.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I get cringed out when I see the open mouth kiss, even at weddings. What about you, Jeff?
When I see people holding hands, I'm like, get real. Listen, I'm not.
What? What about when you?
I'm not for.
What about when you cross the street with your wife? Are you holding her hand to protect her from oncoming traffic?
Why would that protect her,
Yeah,
Sam?
always, with
So
my
they can
cape
both
on.
get hit?
What? Listen.
How does holding her hand protect her from traffic?
It's the right thing to do. You hold your wife's hand or your partner's hand as you walk across the
The only way that
street,
helps
and
is if
then-
you're Iron Man.
and
No,
then-
that doesn't do anything.
And then let me quiz you. I'm going to quiz Jeff on this one, but you're welcome to chime in, Al. Jeff, if you were walking on the sidewalk, which side are you on when you're hopefully holding Jordan's hand? Like closer to the street or away from the street?
Listen, I know the answer is closer to the street because you've let me have it like a dozen times on the show with the very same question.
Oh, really?
But the better question is, when was the last time you crossed a street? Where do you live? In Manhattan? You park in a parking lot and you go in your suburban restaurant.
I cross streets all the time. I'm a mover and a
Jeff,
shaker.
can I tell you guys really quickly?
Yes,
I almost
hurry.
died crossing across the street. I was getting my oil changed early on a Saturday morning, and I've dressed crazy on the weekends. I had on red tinted sunglasses, and I'm walking across the street, and I look, and it's where the cars are coming right off the highway, and I looked, and they're just like, to see a car coming at you like 55 is so jarring, and then I realized my red tint sunglasses was making the green light look red. So I'm just, and I am in the middle of the crosswalk, and like I had to do the Frogger thing, like cars were slamming on their brakes, like it was like it was so scary. But yes,
Never get red tinted glasses if you're going on a walk. Okay?
Yes,
That's a big disclaimer.
Only the Rocket Man can pull that off.
Okay, so Britney Spears took a day off from looking, well, like Britney Spears. The singer posed for a series of pics on Instagram looking casual in her fall flannel jeans and Birkenstocks. She wrote that she gets insecure when photos are taken of her that she's not prepared for and always puts so much effort into her appearance. She added that it's nice to not try so hard and pull down your walls every now and then. So do you guys, I mean, I'm the queen of this. I legit am in the ugliest throw up, like, because my baby throws up on me clothes on the weekend. Do you guys portray different images on social media than you are at home on the weekend, Jeff?
No, I mean, I'm always like in a hoodie and a hat and, you know, jeans or comfortable pants. I kind of keep it real with my social media and how I dress on the weekends. I don't totally want to like bum it out because when I wear like real dirty clothes, it makes me feel dirty. So I'd like to, unless I'm like painting or something, but when I shower up on the weekend and I have dinner, I want to like look nice so I feel nice. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I need to up my
that
game.
should be on a cologne ad.
I know. Live like Jeff. Okay, so can you guys believe that Instagram has turned 10 today? Do you feel old? Back in the day, it was an iPhone. Oh, it was, remember when it was only an iPhone app?
Yes.
Yes, but it has now come a long way. So to celebrate, Instagram is rolling out a new feature like a stories map. And it will also hide comments considered offensive and will nudge you if people keep posting offensive comments on your post. I don't like that. I'd rather not know, but I want to kind of see what everyone's first posts are. So our producers have done this for us.
Yes.
I don't think any of us really remember. So let's start with Al.
You never scroll down that far. Let's see mine. Let's see mine. Oh,
What do
yeah.
you do? Are you at a furries convention?
It looks like it. That's me and comedian Gary Owen. We were doing a sketch when I wrote for the Shaq Show. Gary was a host and I was a writer on that. So we were doing a sketch.
Sure, nice cover up for the furries convention. What about you, Jeff?
Oh.
What, do you have mine or no?
Yes.
Look at that. You're in like Italy or something.
It looks
with
like you're in
Jordan,
Prague or
and
somewhere.
And your hair is black.
Oh, that's fake Italy. That's downtown Beverly Hills. You know that little...
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking
Rodeo
about?
Drive,
Yes.
off the corner of Rodeo
Yeah,
Drive.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
My agent is over there. Yeah, you could have fooled me.
Your agent is over there?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm saying that's the reason I know that area. I don't shop in Beverly Hills,
people
Sam.
Call your people.
I'm sorry.
Please. Okay.
My agent doesn't work from home. We got an office.
Wow.
Shots on
Okay,
deck.
so let's see. The producers are telling me they have mine as well.
Oh, I
let's
gotta
take a
see
look.
Oh, that's cool.
That was me on the Wheel of Fortune set. Now, I had a girlfriend that worked on Young and the Restless, so when I went to visit her, I snuck backstage of Wheel of Fortune, and I gave the wheel a spin.
I was gonna say it looked like you snuck back because it wasn't lit up.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Price is Right. Sorry. They're
What did you call it?
That's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
Can I tell you how heavy that wheel is? It is dang heavy. That's why I'm squatting.
Yeah, well, that looks like it could be an audition for you.
I have a job.
I know, you could side hustle. You too good to spin the wheel?
Oh, you mean like Drew Carey?
Yes.
I would love to be Drew Carey. We'll be right
look
back.
how quick you're willing to leave us.
Tomorrow on DBL, a teen girl's killer was finally identified after nearly 4 decades. But right when you thought justice was served, think again.
But it is a little disconcerting that he won't get his justice in this world.
That's tomorrow in True Crime Chronicles on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. Alan Ruck is revisiting his iconic scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off and letting Jeff know what's in the works.
Alan Ruck, welcome to DBL. First off, I want to say congratulations. Succession just won 4 Emmys, including Outstanding Drama, but season 3 got put on hold, of course, because of the pandemic. Any idea when the Roy family will be back on our TV screens?
Well, thanks. I don't exactly know when we will start airing again, but we're going to start shooting it in the middle of November. So I don't know if they're shooting for summer of 2021. I don't know. But we're going to start making season 3 pretty soon here.
Well, that's good news for me, at least. All right, I'm a Chicago guy originally, and the Ferris Bueller crew recently got back together on Josh Gad's Reunited Apart. What's it like knowing that almost 35 years ago, you starred in one of history's all-time favorite movies?
Bueller.
Well, we had no idea at the time. You know, we thought we were just making a nice, tight little teen comedy. And the fact that it's struck this chord with so many people for so long is very gratifying. And it's still a little baffling to me. It's a good story.
It's a good story. We're talking about it 35 years later. Ferris has a famous line that says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Has that quote made an impact on you, and did I sound exactly like Matthew Broderick?
Dead on. In fact, I'm going to give you his number, and I want you to just call him up and harass him. I guess just because I'm a little older now, I do appreciate that, and just a lot of stuff that I worried about when I was younger, I realize now it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely, man. And from a cult classic in Ferris Bueller's Day Off to classic cars, that unforgettable Ferrari scene in Ferris Bueller actually inspired your newest project.
The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California.
Could you tell me about that?
Well, yeah, about 6 months ago, LiftMaster came to me with this idea for some commercials that had a Ferris Bueller element to it. And they've got a new product. It's a smart garage door opener called Secure View. Has a camera built right into it, and it has two-way communication.
You're also starring in a new body swap thriller called Freaky with Vince Vaughn. It's coming out this November. If you could swap bodies with anybody for just one day, who would it be?
Oh, I can't. Probably some porn star. I don't know. You know, just for like a holiday weekend, just to know.
Could you tell me a little bit about the movie?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is this horrible serial killer, and Catherine Newton is this adorable 16-year-old high school girl, and there's this magic moment where they swap bodies, and now 6'5" Vince Vaughn is, you know, the adorable 16-year-old girl, and Catherine Newton is this horrid killer. And it's a comedy. No, it's really funny. It's good.
I thought it was based on a true story.
It might be. I never get that involved. You know, they just say, show up here, stand on this mark.
Well, Alan Ruck, thanks for chatting with me today, and thanks for stopping by DBL. We'll be right back, everybody.
We all know that movement is like
Now, I know the transition back to school can be tough. Earlier, former Teacher of the Year, Sarah Brown Wessling, shared her secrets and tips. Sarah Brown Wessling, thank you for coming on DBL. Okay, so you're a mom of three, a teacher, and named National Teacher of the Year in 2010. So what is your #1 tip to help make remote learning just a little bit easier on everyone? Because it's a lot.
It is a lot for everyone, isn't it? So I think the first thing that we have to do is we really have to make sure we are focusing on the emotional, mental needs of all of our children, right? And so I think that starts with making sure that we keep in touch with our children, that we are kind of having some baseline conversations with them, really checking in to make sure we know how they're doing with all of these changes.
Very true. And here's the thing as well, you know, staying home all day, it can be depressing on the kids and on the parents. What tips do you have to keep their bodies and brains moving?
Yeah, so one of the things that teachers use a lot in their classrooms that I'm also using at home are called brain breaks, or some people call them vent activities, but it's just quick breaks. So it's not like you have to pack everybody up and go to the park and, you know, do all of that. It's like run up and down the stairs a couple of times. It might be, let's do some deep breathing. Sometimes we have to do that. Or it might be, one of my children really likes a little fidget toy. I'm a big fan of those black binder clips, you know, just those cheap black binder clips. And sometimes that just helps, right, to get that frustration out.
That is some really good tips, and I love that they're easy, right? Because we all know how long it takes to pack everybody up and go to the park. Can you give us any simple ways to transform our spaces at home into a more productive and even attractive learning environment for our kids?
Yeah, I think what's most important is that there's just something consistent, and there's something that really works for your child. Two of my children like the kitchen table. I have one child who prefers like a comfy chair and a little lap desk, and he wants me to surprise him every morning and move it to a different place in the house so he can go find it. So whatever works, but consistency is really important.
I love your son. I love it. That's the way I would want to learn, in a comfy chair and move my environment around. Okay, so here's the thing, Sarah. Many parents, let's be real, they are managing full-time jobs on top of homeschooling. So what advice do you have for them to balance it all without getting overwhelmed, if that's even possible? I know a lot of us are overwhelmed.
Yeah, we all are. So I think the first thing is kind of mindset. So I think we have to remember this is about progress and not perfection. And I think as parents, we have to really be as flexible as we can. The more flexible we can be with how we think about our time, with how we think about our expectations, I think the more we can use the time we have really productively. You know, it's so much better to have 25 or 30 really productive minutes than to try to have 3 hours that are a struggle, you know, all of the time.
Ain't that the truth? I love it. You seem like the queen of balance. You really do. You make it somehow digestible. I feel like that I can execute all of your advice, and I hope our DBL Nation can as well. Thank you for coming on DBL. Now, to DBL Nation, to learn more about Sarah and her homeschooling tips, you can check out sarahbrownwessling.com. Thank you again, Sarah. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Take care.
Promotional consideration is
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Jennifer.
DBL's new every day. Bye, guys.